soldier. Give me space and I'm in a good place. Very serious, mysterious, mind makes right. In for the fight. Starlight out on starlight out on starlight outlaw, cosmic soldier. Give me space and I'm in a good place. Very serious, mysterious, mind makes right. In for the fight. Starlight outlaw. Starlight outlaw.
Hey, people. What's up out there? Share the stream. This is going to be an interesting one. Yes, Lindsay, I'll send you the link to the non-vertical stream. In fact, I will pin the non-vertical. I'll pin the horizontal stream to the vertical stream. That way people can come over here and then hit the link. This is going to be a good one. We got fucking Speakeasy backing out of the fight and crying while trying to say that I am the one who is backing out. It is crazy, the cognitive dissonance on these people. Like, it makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. I did I don't know who it was, but somebody shared my docs within their Discord servers. So they did the thing where they just run their mouth and share that around, kind of like I foresaw them doing if I sent Speakeasy my personal information. Again, don't care. There's nothing in there that I haven't told everybody already. I just think it's funny that it's a never-ending line of a wall, right? He's got trenches and walls just in place for every little. Like it started out as send me your address. Well, I didn't really want to send him my address. I wanted to do this in a boxing ring where, we could just have it done. But he's the bulldog mouth with a puppy dog ass type of guy. So he's always trying to be the one to run shit. And he's always trying to tell you what you agreed to just because he says something. We all know the type of pussy he is. And he's like, oh, if you don't come, and now it's devolved to, if you don't come up and cam up on my panel, you're backing out. I'm not backing out. You have my details. You have everything you asked for, and now it's not good enough. You're a bitch. All you have is fat jokes. Guess what? I've heard them before. I'm fat. Said that before I was ever doxxed. That's all you've got. And fake, wigger chest pounding and fake laughter doesn't do anything. All your sycophants sitting in your chat, running their mouth of the I'm loco, man. You wouldn't do that with me, guy. In the chat, Nico is fucking retarded. Of course, you've got fucking his number one dick sucking whore in there, Alicia, the one that's actually sharing the docs, just like I said it would. And I wasn't really talking about Alicia. I was talking about Elder Lion, but I felt like being a little charitable and nice. That's actually his number one dick sucking whore. It's weird that when somebody gets your docs, they think they have something on you. I don't care about that. Now he has all of the information he needs, and it's still not good enough. I have to come on and I have to cam up. And then when I come on and have to cam up, then I'll probably have to come to Canada. He's literally just doing the bit where he's finding any reason to back out and put up obstacles and blockers and hurdles to make this thing happen. And he goes, well, you're the one backing out because you won't do them. And then when I ask him for a notarized copy of his ID and passport so I can let the fucking cops know, hey, if somebody calls you around the 4th, I'm having a backyard fight, mutual agreed upon combat. I'm all of a sudden now trying to call the cops. Right? When this man is talking about how I'm trying to jump him and I'm trying to set a trap for him, I'm like, you people are fucking retarded. And then what I find hilarious is Marte wants to come in and start talking about me burning my house down, like cracking fat jokes about that. And I'm just sitting here like, and it's funny. Speakeasy knows that I lost a kid because I've talked about it on chat on panel with him up here. And he talks about how I would never have any kids because nobody would ever touch me. He knows. Just like you know about my dad, I had to make those jokes. It's only a problem when it happens to him because he's a shitty ass dad. And then he wants to call me Mexican. Like him and his wife lie about their ethnicity all the fucking time. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, absolutely wild even. That I can call him, I literally say, hey, your wife. You're roboting? I'm roboting. Is that Lindsay? That is not better. Hold on. I'll be right back. Man, this is crazy. All right. I hope this is better. Just a little fluke. Anyway, yeah, it's better. Like I'm saying, it's literally obstacle after obstacle after obstacle, and him just keep changing what he wants to come down here. And I'm just sitting here like, my brother in Christ. If you don't want to fight, just say that. What's up, Chaos Queen, Lindsay, Carney, Miso Soup, Tears or Hell, I don't know. I can't say your name. Peace Dynamo. How are you guys doing? And then like the weirdest fucking part of it, right? Is he talks about me doing the GoFundMe for my burnt down house. He mocks me for that. And I'm just sitting here like, man who makes his entire living on the internet talks shit about man doing fundraiser on the internet. That is fucking crazy to me. And then of course, you know, the fucking Maple High Roller himself, the hockey shooter of a lifetime, is talking about how he grew up in the mean streets of Ontario, Canada. And I'm like, bro, I'm from Macon, Georgia. I grew up around Macon and Atlanta. Like check the homicide rates there. Those are the streets I grew up in. Oh, I don't care. That's the thing, Lindsay. I don't care if they attack me. I'm fine with that. I pun intended. I'm a big boy. I can take it. There's some things that annoy me because all you got is fat jokes with a wigger attitude and chest thumping. I've given you all the information you wanted, and yet you still refuse to come and fight me. You got everything you wanted. I knew that somebody would send you my docs, and I was just going to confirm it when you got it. Now, I don't know who did it. I have my suspicions, but I really don't care because I find out that here's the thing. Like, I've been very real since the house fire. I think most of the people on the internet are just bored people. I'm not going to call them losers because I don't think they're losers. I think they're just bored people that have a lot going on in their life, and it's their escape. in their entertainment. And we all know that people love Jerry Springer because look at the fucking ratings from back in the day. And like this is just their Jerry Springer. But I like fat jokes me at the buffet. Well, I found it funny. Like he was talking like Speakeasy was like, they gonna jump me. And I made the joke, I'm too fat to jump. And it went over his fucking head. Like I think he's severely retarded. I don't understand. Like he wonders why I won't pop up. Well, yeah, no, Shadow Buddha. I don't mind burying the hatchet. I don't mind burying the hatchet with people. I genuinely don't. Like, you have to show me that you're a super, super piece of shit for me to at least not bury the hatchet. Right? And NPC hasn't done that. We've had our issues. He has some character flaws. I have some character flaws. They don't mesh the best, but it's no reason for us to hate each other. Like, he apologized to me for coming at me on restos like that. I apologize to him for getting in his business with Landry because technically I did. I didn't like that a friend of mine was doing something I didn't approve of. So I owed him an apology for that. But yeah, no, me and him squashed that, and that's how I'm gonna handle drama. Like I'm gonna handle it in the background. Like the only reason Speakeasy's getting so much attention is he made the challenge publicly. And if you go watch his stream, like behind the fake laughs and the chest pumping, you can see on his face, holy fuck, this fat fuck will destroy me. I have to make jokes so my sycophants and the people that watch me hype me up. I have to have this because I have nothing else. I don't take care of my kids, so I'm not going to have them when they get older. All I have is this short time internet shit. And these few internet hoes that I meet up. You know, he talks about no woman in the world would want me. Bro, the only way you get a wife is you had to fuck a mod. That's crazy. That's crazy as fuck. Well, let's be honest. He was probably trying to get that green card. Let's be real about it. But as far as I'm concerned, this fight is happening unless he backs out. I am preparing for it. He's got the address. He's gotten all the information he asked for. He's just putting up another barrier so he can obfuscate and lie, and he wants to sit there and go, oh gee, if you don't come on my panel now that I've got all the information I asked for, if you don't come on my panel, you're backing out. And like he's just that fucking kid. Right? He's that kid that's got to be in control of the situation. It's got to be his way or the highway. Like, oh shit. Appreciate you, broski. My week's been a lot better since we buried the hatchet. OG, thanks, bro. Salute, Shadow. I mean, yeah, no, like after me and Speakeasy fight, I'm completely fine with burying the hatchet with him. But he's got to get some ass whooping or some type of repercussions for the shit he's claiming and saying and doing. And that's just how I feel. He's got my information. He's got my address. I've done everything. And I say that to say this, right? It always feels good to bury the hatchet and have a conversation with people who you've had problems with, right? If you carry that negative energy, if you carry that negative energy, it ages you, makes you ugly and unhealthy from the inside out. I've noticed that. Not only in my life, but with other people. And I am genuinely trying to be positive. Sorry. I got a little bronchitis because I was lifting weights in the rain because I'm an idiot. I thought because I was on the porch I wouldn't get sick. So I find it funny too, like people in the chat that do cam up, they talk shit about me being fat and ugly, and then like I'm apparently bald now. But half of those motherfuckers look like tweaker Einsteins. And they're just as fat as I am. Like the hypocrisy from fucking people because of groupthink is fucking wild. At least I can actually breathe if I'm not fucking sick. You know? But I know I look like a normal dude, but to somebody like Speakeasy who's scared of his own shadow, I have to be this morbidly obese diabito that is incapable of moving, because if I'm capable of movement and normal human interaction and activities, he has no excuse to not fight me. Right? So he has to have an excuse. He has to bump his chest like a wigger and laugh and do all this fake shit. You're here because you enjoy the stream. Well, come up on panel. We can talk about it. Lindsay. And like I don't understand. There's one thing I don't understand about these guys, right? They get so fucking jealous that I hit on beautiful women on the internet that they have to bring it up all the time. It's weird. I'm just naturally flirty in real life and on the internet. Like I don't understand why they have to bring that up. I don't know if it's jealous. I don't know what, but it's like, just talk. I don't want to say jealousy because to me that's always a stupid ass cop out. Like there's something about it that's making them mad. And like I don't get it, because if it was nothing, well, an NPC, dude, you know the type of dude I'm talking about. The suburban white kid that acts like he's hard as fuck and always got something to say, always trying to fit in with the crowd, always trying to make fun of somebody for anything, right? And then when you call him out, oh, I'll fight, but always has an excuse for why not to fight. Oh, you didn't meet this list of requirements. You didn't do that at this right time, so you backed out. I didn't. You did. You know the exact type I'm talking about. And if you don't, I'm sorry. Shout out to simping. Get up here, Josh. Get up here. Me and you got to talk. Because I'm getting tired of people sharing out my docs, and I'm about to enter into my evil arc. Like the movie Alpha Dog. Well, I find it funny you name a movie, because he kept trying to talk about, like, he compared me to the fat dude in the movie Gamer, like where they control people, and I'm like, okay, first off, I am fat, but I do not get sexually attracted to food. Okay, I'm not gonna rub it on myself. That's insulting. All right, that's hurtful. What's up, Chuck? How you doing, Brisky?
What's up, girlfriend?
Oh, I really made Speakeasy mad, and I sent him my address, and then somebody sent him my docs, and he went total wigger mode and started thumping his chest and like trying to make fat jokes. And I'll give him some of those jokes for funny, like the Family Guy clips, but ultimately it just shows that he's gonna make me jump through all these hoops just to not fight, and he's just giving, it's the runaround game. Is that you, broski?
Yeah. You're fucking killing my phone battery, right? StreamYard just eats my battery up. I don't know why.
Well, plug it in, bitch.
Yeah, plug it in. But no,
they don't make the fucking USB chargers long enough, right? Like you get like 2 foot of cord, right? So if you plug the damn thing into the wall, right? Like you're kind of like got your face glued to the wall. They really need to make a 12-foot charger. They really do.
They do.
So let me ask a question, right? Because this is one of the things that sticks with me about Speakeasy and Snafu and the people that are calling me ugly and bitching about my docs.
Ugly? Now who called you ugly?
Speakeasy.
Uh, he just wants to have your baby. That's all.
Damn.
Well, I wouldn't want my father. I wouldn't want the father of my children to be a deadbeat.
You really shouldn't pay attention to
that
Snafu
Lindsay?
because he has conflict
Lindsay.
with everybody.
It's Lindsay.
Well,
Oh,
the thing
voice.
is like the thing is somebody sent him my docs, and I knew they would eventually, but and I planned on confirming it. I'm not gonna send him a picture of myself.
Who was it today that was running around bragging about your docs? Damn it! I suspect that's who sent it to him.
Why are they
Who?
bragging about a docs?
Like they think they got something on you.
Because they
Well,
have apps.
Well, I love how because Logical Spark posted in the Discord and I took it down, and I was like, yes, that's me. Why are you posting my docs? Why are you posting? Why are you posting anybody's personal information in the Discord? We don't do that.
Especially in the person Discord.
No, I'm like, we don't. Well, no, it's the principle, right? If it was anybody's, I would have taken it down as soon as I saw it. And then the motherfucker did it again while I was asleep today. And Speakeasy was talking about, I got people in your camp that don't like you. I'm like, well, I assume that because there's plenty of people in your camp that don't like you. And there's a lot of people that just want drama.
I don't have a camp. Fuck that.
Well, the simple fact of the matter is, this gentleman has tried to make me jump through hoops just so he would fight me. And now I've backed out of the fight because I won't go on his panel and cam up. Do you know how fucking stupid that is?
Oh,
So now there's a. Go ahead, Chuckley.
He laid down yet another thing that you have to do.
Yeah. Once I sent him my address because he was talking mad shit, and somebody sent me the docs, and I confirmed it was me. It was not good that he now had my information in my picture. I had to go panel up.
Does it strike you that maybe he's trying to play psychological games and they're working because you're talking about him and you're you come off as being slightly bothered? So if you can't win a physical battle, right, you might as well F with somebody mentally.
Oh, I am bothered. I guess he is winning
so he's winning.
Battle. Yeah,
so he's winning.
If he's got to take a W that way, it just shows you how much of a bitch he is. I'm fully aware of that.
Yeah. I hope you don't mind the hoe picture. I thought I'd bring a little bit of skin and happiness to your, studio. But
I appreciate
if you want, I can get a Christian picture on there too.
No, we're wrong with a little skin.
We're good with a little skin.
All right, good. All right.
It's called having skin in the game.
But no, the thing about it is, like, I don't get why these guys get mad at me for flirting with the ladies. Because, like, even in real life, the way I joke around with you, Lindsay, the way I joke around with RLM, the way that I talk to, is just how I talk to women.
Most guys on here are flirty too. Some of them are overt, some of them are subtle. I don't really see a problem with it, except for that other men say you're not a man if you do that, because you're simping and have to put some label on it and call you weak and say you're letting women rule over you. I don't see it that way. Well, I don't see it that way at all.
I don't either. I think it's women, and no offense to the ladies out there, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Women like to be complimented. Women like to know that they're appreciated. And when you're flirting in a non-creepy way, that does that, if I'm not mistaken.
God, all these years I've been doing it wrong. Show me your tits. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, once you get to know a woman, if you want to joke like that or see her tits and you ask, they're not going to get mad. They'll either show you their tits or say no.
We're all pretty alive. We like who we like, and flirting is pretty naturally. It doesn't mean it's like a sin. You haven't killed somebody. You're just partaking in exchange of energy of a different kind. I mean, it's not. I don't see what the huge deal is. But
Well,
okay.
I find it a little funny that that's always like snafu. That was his big thing when he got my dogs. You flirt with women, don't it? I'm like, okay, I'm fat and I flirt with women. Is that it?
Yeah, shoot me.
Yeah, like you're a
No, but
Nazi. I
let me.
literally call myself a national socialist. Like you guys have nothing on me.
I was in Grid's room today, or do you have? I don't. I'm kind of newish here, so I don't know if it's okay to name other people's
Yeah,
streams.
no.
Yeah.
It's fine.
He was just like you, kind of pissed. Well, he was more pissed off, and
About.
I had to change the topic to Iran. He was being evasive about it. He mentioned easy. He mentioned some other things, just people betrayal. I really don't
Oh.
know. He was being very evasive, and
Yeah.
he didn't really name too many names or details. But I see you guys getting, particularly men, getting caught up in this drama crap.
So okay, and I think I have a reason.
It's a dick measuring contest. You ain't
Yeah,
figured that out, Lindsay?
I was gonna say I think I have
Yeah.
try Lindsay not lost said try bubble wrap next time or a fruit roll up negligee.
What's that?
Hey,
And I'm
there's
gonna
a
be
thought.
I'm gonna be real with you. Before somebody calls Not Laws a fat leftist, I've seen Not Laws. Not Laws is built like a brick shit house. I kid you the fuck.
Sure.
No, I'm dead ass serious. He's built like a brick shit.
Are you gay?
No.
Online, we all are, right?
I've
No,
never heard another
I've
man
seen
talk
Not
about
Laws.
another man like that.
I talk about Ike like that all the time. Ike's also another fucking beast.
I have a story about that fruit roll. I mean, I really don't know where that came in. Did somebody mention it?
Not Laws.
No, those are just not laws being not laws.
Oh,
I've got a little fruit roll up story for him, but I don't want to, digress too much from you getting out your man angst.
as a fat man, a pretty woman talking about food.
Oh, shit.
Should I leave you and Chuck alone?
Hey. Back up where you were.
So anyway, I guess I really didn't make my point. What I've been noticing lately is that even men who are even more authoritative or I don't know, you see yourself somewhat as leaders or alpha men or people not to be pushed around and not to be degraded by stupid crap that other people say. You are really, even Grid, you are really getting caught up in this stuff, and we all do. But what's going on now so that this is kind of worse than ever?
Well,
To see Grid upset over gossip is a first.
I hate to say this, but there are specific rules for men, right? So basically, somebody bitch checks you, or I guess if somebody basically checks you in some format or another, right? You kind of have to fight back. You can't be a man and back down. You're really not allowed to.
And that's why ultimately I'm not mad at Speakeasy for the docs, right? Because if you have ammunition, you use it.
Sure, but whining about the psychological warfare, is that not what we all do when we get up here and complain?
No, not at all. I'm actually showing his character to being a lying, devious scumbag, right?
Yeah,
Because he claims that people are talking about his kids. No, nobody's talking about his kids. They're
You
mad
need
at
to get a hold of Adonis Paul.
Yeah.
I thought you said Madonna.
Adonis.
Yeah, you really need Madonna for this.
Ew.
No, I can fight my own battles. Like I like all he has on me is I'm fat. And my question to Speakeasy.
And that bugs the holy shit out of you, admit it.
No, it doesn't.
Then why you bring it up? You brought it up many times.
At least you don't wear makeup.
Because he just did an hour and a half stream.
The guy is 120 pounds.
Yeah, well, okay.
It's
not that he calls me fat that bothers me, Lindsay. Listen to what I'm saying, right?
All right.
It's the fact that he calls me fat while saying, "Oh, I can beat his ass. I can beat his ass," and he has all the information he asked for to make this fight happen. but now he's putting up another block. So he's parading
Right.
around like he's beating me in some way
And he
while
is.
bitching out of the fight.
Yes, he is. It's an ego thing. But what can you do online, right? Did Flo tell you about that website where you can actually arrange physical fights? It arranges it for you. Some middleman application or something.
Street beefs. But no, like he's dancing around like he's got some victory
Yeah.
while saying, oh, you lost, you backed out. I haven't backed out. The fight's happening unless he doesn't come here.
He knows it's not going to happen. That's the thing.
So he's got to get his licks in where he can. I get that, but I don't give a fuck, dude. I let Snafu come up here with the docs itself. Like I don't care about that. I care that he's rubbing the docs in my face and trying to take it as a victory when he's the one that challenged me to the fight. I accepted. He's trying to dictate terms to the fight. He's trying to put up roadblocks.
He changed the terms to begin with. Was the first thing he did. Instead of him coming to Georgia, he twisted around that you had to go to Canada.
Well, that to be fair, that was after I said I was trying to confirm the gym.
Ah.
But we never on that stream once actually hashed out details to that fight. He kept saying ways we could fight, and I just said, yeah, we can do that. I accept your challenge. Like, I only accepted his challenge to fight.
What's keeping you and him from having a private conversation so that you can
he doesn't want a private conversation.
Okay, then why don't you have one in front of everybody, just him and you set it up, you invite him, you set the time.
We already did that.
Okay, so when someone puts off a fight over and over again, what does that mean? I mean, come on.
It means that they're cowards, and it's annoying because he's trying to be like, you're the coward, OG, you're backing down, plus you're fat. And I'm like, okay, now it bothers me. If I'm so fucking fat and unhealthy, why are you running from a fat guy? Like his whole thing of jokes, he was like, you can't even catch me. Well, why would you be running from a fat guy that you can beat up?
You ever seen his mom twerk?
Yeah. I'm kind of thinking about going to Canada just to fuck his mom to prove a point. But I don't want AIDS or HPV.
You could just wrap yourself in bubble wrap. Do what you got to do.
Well, I want to give him a little brother so I can be the father figure to show him how to be a dad.
But then you'd be related to him.
I can fix him. All he needs is a little bit of positive masculinity. That's why he doesn't like Grid. Because Grid's an actual man. He's one of the few actual men on that side.
So here we have it. There's 22 watching right now. What are the chances that he or his little kinfolk or whatever, little boyfriends, whatever, gangsters, I don't know what you want to call them, his team, what are the chances that they're watching right now? And if they are, what's to keep them from coming up right here and now and facing this and owning what they've said? Why am I up here?
Because they're cowards. They want to throw their rock, not in darkness, but they want to throw their rock in a safe citadel surrounded by their friends, surrounded by the people that agree with them. That way that they have some agreement and they can feel hyped up. They can feel, because like Elder Lines always has smoke for me about Speakeasy. Like, get the man's dick out of your mouth, first and foremost.
Damn.
That's crazy. If you're a man and you have to fight another man's battles for them, it's one thing. I'll give Elder Lines one thing. It's one thing if they're not there and you defend your friend. It's another thing if you keep on and keep on and keep on about it. You bitch and you cry. You form an opinion of somebody over a beef they have with your friend. Never had a problem with you specifically.
There's also something to be said if you're in a constant state of conflict with people, right? Like that's just, I don't know why. It's just a thing that people tend to deal with. If a person's always, let's say, call it, has beef with somebody, right? how can you take them serious? Because they're really just going around fighting for everybody. So is it like an attention thing, that kind of thing? And that also includes the little cheerleaders that follow people around.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? So and maybe, and I don't think Dennison hasn't said this to me, but I feel like this is something Dennison would say, right? You got 1 foot in, you got 1 foot out, right? Because I am trying to be positive. I saw Sarah's review of our group and stuff with Joe, and I'm so glad that she did that, because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build a community, right? I'm trying to like build something where people can help one another, people can have fun and can just chill. But at the same time, I like to talk shit. I like to have fun. So I guess Dennison would say like you're 1 foot into the drama, 1 foot out. And you'll always have these problems as long as you're 1 foot in. And I'm okay with that. My issue is when those people chest thump and they're too cowardly to follow through with it. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, going to another country, man, that kind of like requires a lot of resources, even if it's just to like box one time.
Well, here's the thing, Josh, right? He challenged me. This is also what's pissing me off about his sycophants. They're talking like I ran my mouth to him and challenged him and was just trolling him and trying to pick a fight with him. No, right. He brought my name up every single time. And even like, and since NPC the game was here, when me and Speakeasy had that spat in NPC's chat, right? He claimed it wasn't him, but because I used the verbiage pull up and that was what was used. And that shows me that he remembers that he started all of this shit. He says, because I used the word pull up. He's like, I've never talked like that. And I'm like,
yep, I remember that.
I'm like, okay. And then tonight he was like, oh, Orthodox. That's how I know that it was him, by the way. Because he was able to remember what was said when I didn't really cover it all. I just showed it in the chat. Really did. I don't even think I read what was on screen. I just let him see that it was there. Right?
Yeah, that excuse that it was a sock account didn't carry no water.
Well, tonight he tried to say, because I used that verbiage pull up, that was me on a sock account trying to fake drama. If that was true, I had a wrench in NPC's channel. Why in the fuck did it go to Speakeasy's? And I proved that night that it went to Speakeasy's because I right clicked and showed that it went to Speakeasy's channel.
Yep.
When you have a wrench, you can go to people's channels.
You did it while he was here that day.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. And I'm like, "All right, whatever, dude." And his sycophants believed him. I want you to know, if I ever do any fuck shit and you people just take my side because you like me, I'm not gonna respect you. I expect you to call me out when I do something wrong. I might argue with you, but none of you in this community are allowed to just let me do shitty shit, like outright.
Now, to be fair, right? Everybody's got to take a shit every once in a while. You could do some shitty shit every once in a while. Not a big deal.
I can do what I want to.
Yeah. All you gotta do is go pretend, die, and everything will be okay.
Over Speakeasy? Fuck no.
That was a stab at Josh.
You guys stop stabbing each other.
I'll do that.
But he's so cute
what part of I hang out with lady boys do you not understand? Like, isn't that all we do is stab each other?
I just want y'all to see the face of a man who is defeated. He knows he fucked up, and all he has is to double down. This is the face of a broken man. Do you see this? Look at him. Like, he's got the Forrest Whitaker eye. Right? He fucking has to do the Wigger chest beat where he beats his chest. He goes, "You're fat," but he won't actually follow up on anything that he says. He's got my address. He's got my information. That wasn't good enough. Now, all of a sudden, you're right, Chuck. Damn. This man is gonna say you're mad at me because I'm the type of guy that stole your girlfriend. No, you're actually the type of guy that didn't get any play in my high school. You got actively mocked.
I think I'm a little upset that he has her address. Like, is it illegal to mail a bag of shit like in the post office, like postal mail? Is that illegal? Does anybody know?
You can actually order different kind of animal dung to be delivered, if I'm not mistaken.
Doesn't it have,
Gorilla,
Flo and him did this same
monkey.
loop. Elephant. I've ran a poop trace on somebody when they gave me their address, and I thought they weren't really shit. I sent them a gallon of gorilla shit, and then when they talked about it on stream, like I got you. I knew it was you. Okay, cool. Now that it's confirmed.
a gallon of gorilla shit? The
Yes.
hell do you acquire gorilla shit from?
Don't worry
You
about
don't
it.
want to know.
Nah, I mean, like, here's the thing. I can be a
Your
very
black market
nefarious.
trade for shit, right? Like I'm still
No, it's
stuck
not-
on
it's
this
not-
idea now.
I'll show you real quick. But like, look at this is the face of a defeated man. Like, this is 30 years married to a nagging bitch wife with nothing to show for it. Like, honest to God. And we'll watch this stream because in a few, but I'm going to show Josh how to find the poop.
I think I'm going to be probably upset if I learn how to do this, right? Because you know how your ego is, right? Like you see something, you're like, fuck, right? Like
It's
I gotta
called
waste a couple bucks to try this.
It's called poopsenders.com.
Poop sender, Jesus fucking Christ!
You can
it really is a thing.
You can send cow shit, elephant crap, gorilla dude poop, or the combo pack, and they sell it by the quart or the gallon. Well, the combo pack comes in a mega pack, and it's like 3 gallons of.
You know what would drive me crazy is living with my mom anywhere past, say, 25. You get what I'm throwing out there?
Yeah, Speakeasy lives with the mom, but I'm not gonna talk shit because I was a caregiver.
Lindsay, what's your address? I need to mail you a package.
Here's the thing. Like, I find it funny that a dude living with his mom spent like 20 minutes talking shit about me taking
Hold
care
on a
of
minute. His mom's out there.
Answered.
Just a minute. His mom's out there twerking. You've seen the videos. She
That's so
seems to
good.
be doing just fine. Why does he need a caretaker? Why does she need a caretaker?
My mom. I took care of my mom. I don't know.
Oh,
Speakeasy.
well, I'm not saying that the other person we're mentioning here, without saying his name, is a caretaker. I don't think he is. That's not the equivalent. That's a choice.
That's why I said I can't talk shit on somebody for staying with their mom. But my mom was at my house.
It's a different situation.
Yeah. What's up, Grid? How you doing?
Oh, I'm not bad, man. How are you?
I'm well. I'm angry. So I'm angry. Speakeasy got my docs because somebody sent it to him. I'm not
Got
mad
what now?
about my docs. And
Your
they
docs?
posted it. Docs, my
Doc.
personal information.
Oh,
And of course, his wife shared it around in the Discord, just like I said they would if I sent my personal information about the fight.
mm-hmm.
So I sent it. I sent because I sent him my address because I want this fight to happen. And somebody like Snafu or somebody that doesn't like me send him my docs. So he spent like an hour and a half like calling me fat. I'm like, I've literally always said I was fat and a National Socialist, i.e. a Nazi. This is not something new. And I'm just sitting here like, why are you backing out of a fight with a fat man? If you're so confident, why are you putting these boundaries up? Because now that he has my information and I've confirmed it, I now have to go on his stream and cam up or I back out of the fight.
Yeah. I mean, look, I didn't really watch it or anything.
Oh, I'm about to go over it because
You realize you realize this is Grid's fault, right?
ain't
It probably is my fault, but I'd love it to explain to me.
Okay, so basically, what was happening, right, was whatever was going on, right? Grid was he was in the back chat just shit talking, like, why don't you bitches just kiss and make out already, right? Like this sexual frustration, right? And so that type of that type of talking, right, kind of forces you to have to fight, because if you don't fight, you're gay now.
Cleaners in the back.
I think Grid
I know.
knows
I'm
what
gonna
he's
bring
doing.
him up in just a second. I was messaging Lindsay, telling her she was welcome to come back, and thank you for coming up. What's up, Mr. Cleaner? How are you doing today?
Good. How are you guys?
I'm well. But like I said, I don't care that about what the guy says. It's the victory lap while saying I bitched out and he could kick my ass with like one hand behind his back because I'm fat. And I'm just sitting here like, so why are you running? Why are you not trying to make this happen? And why are your sycophants just taking your fucking word for it? Like the lack of integrity is what's pissing me off. And comparing me to himself is what's pissing me off.
Well, to be fair, this is drama, right? Like that's the whole thing, is just shit talk. The act of conflict itself.
He challenged me to the fight.
Yeah, but you're looking at this like as if there's some type of resolution. Doesn't need to be. No, nor does anybody really want it, right? Because if we can't sit here and fight amongst ourselves, right, what the hell else is there left to do?
Well, no. My thing is like that camp over there will act like they're sacred shit. And like Marte's making jokes about my house situation in the chat. And I'm like, that's perfectly fine. I made jokes that you were gay. Perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. But don't play the victim when I come at you 10 times harder now. Don't.
Wait, I can't really stay long. I'm sorry. I hate to interrupt you guys. I can't really stay long. But here's the thing, man. I've watched this now for like 2 years. Kind of, I noticed it with some other people, and then just the behavior pattern. Didn't really care about it. Didn't bother me. Didn't affect me. Didn't really give a shit. And then, I noticed it a little bit more. Saw some other shit going down. And still didn't really give a shit. But the thing is that I don't really give a shit about the whole thing. I didn't watch any of it. I'm not going to watch any of it. If he thinks that he got me, the fuck? Okay. I do want to, there were people that came into my Discord and told me that hey, Speakeasy's over there doing a whole fucking whole ass show on you. I'm like, all right, whatever. I did my show. I was pissed on something else. I appreciate people looking out, like I want to know, I'm not going to do anything about it, but I appreciate the knowledge. The thing is that I was already pissed off tonight. Fortunately, had a good conversation, toned down a little bit. Doesn't have anything to do with Easy. Easy's irrelevant. And to be honest with you, this is what he needs, OG. He needs you talking about him. He needs you wanting to fight him because he ain't got nothing else. And so I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I made a decision today. I've been thinking about it for a while, but I made a decision today that this drama-verse bullshit that everybody's got going on is just not for me. It just isn't. I like you guys. I like coming out and talking to you and things like that, but I'm just not part of that drama-verse. I don't get into it. I don't care. Pardon me. And I think the thing is that the less I care about it, the better I feel. And I think you should, I like you, OG. You're a good, you are actually a good dude. And as far as I know, you've never been dishonest with me. And I got no problem with you. When Jess was doing that, what'd she do, like 40 or 50 hours of bashing on me?
Yes.
I mean, Speakeasy's not in the top 10 right now. Look, I mean, Jess did like 40 hours or 60 hours, whatever the fuck it was. So when all that was happening, you asked me the first time I came on your show, which I'd never met you before, never talked to you before. You said, "Hey, I want to ask you about this Jess thing," and I told you. Mm-hmm. You said, "Okay." And I really think that that's kind of where you need to be. Now, I can't tell you what to do. You're a grown ass man. He's never going to fight you. Okay.
Yeah, I know. And that actually makes me sad. That legitimately makes me sad.
He's never going to fight you. He's never going to do anything except farm you for content. He's never going to do anything but sit there to the same people every night and talk the same shit every night. Never going to be a difference. It's going to be an endless loop. So, again, I do not presume to tell a grown-ass man what to do. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just move on and just not give a fuck. And, I'm going to make my show better. I did some things this year. And, look at me. I've been kind of looking back over my show. I've been trying to figure out what changed, where the arc started going bad. And it was really, to be honest, for me, I don't this drama line just seems to be not really where I need to be. I don't know what your talent is, right? Like, I don't know if you're a debater, I don't know if you're an interviewer, I don't know what it is, but and maybe you are a drama streamer guy that's going to be able to make that work for you. But for me, I'm not a drama streamer. I suck at it. Never going to be good at it. So I'm just not going to do it.
Well,
I really don't give a shit about Speakeasy.
At this time, I'm only talking about drama that has something to do with me. I'm not really getting anybody else's shit. I'm not trying.
Yeah. And I wouldn't. I mean, and to be honest with you, I think that, the thing is, I respect you a lot because at least you stood up there and said, yeah, I'll come to Canada. Right. Like, no problem.
I even said I would go to fucking trenches and do it in Kansas City. I mean, but look,
I'm just going to be honest with you, dude. You're dealing with someone of low character, with no morals.
Correct.
That's what.
And when we know that, right? Like, we absolutely know that that's who we're dealing with.
Yeah.
And so, who literally tried to twist me saying that he's a deadbeat dad. He doesn't take care of his kids properly, as me talking about his kids in a demeaning way. That's a fucking lie. If you don't want to call it a lie, that's fine. I mean, that's okay, but it's a fucking lie. And anybody that buys into that shit is a dumbass. And I don't associate with dumbasses. I make fun of them.
That's what started.
That's what
this
you
whole
should be doing. Sorry?
That's what started this whole thing with OG and Speakeasy.
It's his only play.
Talking about my kids. Yeah.
Yeah, it's his only play. It's the same story every time. It's the one rope that you can pull that most men and almost all women, you pull that rope and they just fucking respond in a very predictable way. We're talking about they endangering the lives of my kids. I got kids too. I take care of them. I'm not a deadbeat dad. Matter of fact, the reason I got to jump off right now is I got to get up at dark 30 in the morning, take my kid to meet his schoolmates. They're going on a field trip tomorrow. Yes, on the weekends, to go bouldering. right? Like rock climbing shit.
Oh, okay.
Based. That is awesome.
Right. And I'm going to do that because I'm a good dad.
Are you gonna be a chaperone? You should.
No, I got to drop him off. I'm going to play with airplanes tomorrow.
Based.
So, I mean,
airdrop me.
The honest to God truth is I feel sorry for Speakeasy because he can never be me. He will never have the peace, love, and tranquility that I have achieved in life. And I pity him for that.
Amen.
You guys have a great rest of your night. I just wanted to say that because I don't want you to go. I honestly, OG, I don't want you to spend the next 3 hours ruminating on this bullshit and making the whole show about Speakeasy. He doesn't deserve it. Make the show about something cool, man. Make the show about make it about Chuck's weird ass avatar that he hasn't changed in a year. You know, make it about that. Make it about something cool. Make it about something cool, man. You're cool. You're a cool dude. Fuck that guy. He's shown you where he wants to be. He's shown you that he's not your friend and he doesn't want to be your friend. So fuck that guy. I don't need to be his friend. There's a lot of people in this world that I don't want to be friends with. That's their problem, not mine.
You know,
all of my friends get taken care of. All of my friends know if they pick up the phone and call me in the middle of the night, I'm driving across country to help them out. That's what my friends know about me. Nobody can say that about that guy. So fuck that guy. You're better than
good
that.
Point.
Be better.
Very good point.
Yeah. You completely took the winds out of my sails for that because you're absolutely correct. Yeah, no, absolutely. I don't see any counter to that. I am angry. I am annoyed, but you know what? That's a me problem.
Well, turn it. Chuck changed his avatar to Jesus. Jesus on the radio.
No, that's Joseph. That's Joseph in the main.
Oh, is that Joseph? Okay, I'm sorry.
From Sarah's cartoon.
I got
cartoon.
Gotcha. Talk about how you're going to make your show better over the next year. Talk about that. Talk about Lindsay. Lindsay loves to talk.
She came up with a cute outfit as an avatar. Like I ain't even gonna lie.
I saw that. I was like, she must really like you, OG. Anyway, I do have to go. I got to get up early. Be a better dude. And if you're going to go after the dude, make it funny. Enjoy it. Make it so that he can't say that you're just pissed off and you're just a bad person. You're not a bad person. Don't be a bad person. Make it fucking funny if you're going to do it, but don't do it. Again, my advice, again, I'm not telling you what to do. Grown ass man, make your own decisions. Just be cool. All right.
Based.
See you guys.
Thank you for coming
All
up.
right, Greg.
Stay safe,
advice, Greg.
And that was great advice. Took the winds out of my sails. I ain't gonna lie because he is absolutely correct. Mr. Cleaner, what did you want to come discuss the matter? Give your opinion.
No, I've come to see how you guys are doing. I saw you were on, and I haven't seen you on lately for anything. So, I haven't been available when I've checked to see if you were on. So I've been missing you for a while, and I just got back into the electronics area this past week. I was out on a contract for a couple months, so kind of spinning up on what's been going on in our community and whatnot. Yeah.
Well, so I've been doing my own thing. My channel's been growing. I've been trying to get ready for the rebuild for my house. I've been trying to save up money, find an actual job. I applied back to college for electrical engineering.
Yeah.
I've been working out a lot more, and I'm kind of using the fight as also an excuse.
Yeah, to motivate you. Yeah, that's good.
But I mean, at the same time, I've already been working out and losing weight before that,
right?
So like, it just gave me energy, and like I like violence. I there's a problem there that I probably need to get fixed.
Well, only try to fix that if it comes in the way of your normal life. If it doesn't, and you're exercising restraint, then that enjoyment of violence isn't necessarily a bad thing. All right.
Well, the thing is, like, it made me extremely happy at the process of fighting this person.
I get that. He
And
he
now
kind
that,
of he lit a fire under you. That would make
yeah.
anyone enjoy the option of getting to fight him. You know.
Well, people were telling me that he's going to back out regardless, and he's just going to keep putting up more obstacles and more obstacles, and he proved that tonight. Like, all he's got is like Peter Griffin jokes and calling me fat, and I'm just
Sure.
sitting here like, I'm like, brother, I will still fight you, regardless if I win or lose. I said this from the get go, and like, I'm annoyed because it's like I don't like people like that. I don't like that. It's a bad sense of character, right?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
And you make these challenges, and then your sycophants and fans back you up because they don't even like Speakeasy, right? They like the entry to the debate sphere. They like the entry to the pseudo community he's a part of. And
Yeah.
they see that as their quickest way in. And they click up with the guy. And they wind up just saying and doing the most retarded shit.
I could kind of see some of that. Yeah.
And like, I'm just angry because I thought I was gonna get a fight.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I
I
was
know
gonna
that
get a
feeling.
fight.
I know that
And
feeling, bro. I do. I get it.
I should have picked up on it when he said, "Oh, in July 4th." Like, why 4 or 5 months away? That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then I knew he was gonna give my information to his wife to pass around because that's just how he doxes people. He's known for doing that. And so I didn't give him my shit. But then I'm like, you know what? I'll give you my address. I bet you still won't come. And then I knew some of these motherfuckers in this sphere can't mind their own business, and they have to share other people's docs.
Yeah.
So I knew somebody would share. I knew somebody would share my Antifa docs. And this guy, this guy pretends that I don't talk about my politics because I'm fat, right? So I obviously don't talk about it in real life. No. How do you think Antifa was able to dox me?
Yeah.
Like,
that makes sense.
I actually talk about this in real life. And Namaste pointed out, like, I know some of the skills I have is charisma, right? I'm very charismatic. I'm able to convince people I'm correct and right. And I guess that's why they attack me for hitting on ladies online, because they don't think I do it in real life. But that how I talk to women here is how I talk to women in real life. So I don't get why that makes them mad. I don't know why that's a
because
relevant point.
you got the balls to do it is why.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. Well, I don't like that answer, right? Because I'm never going to claim people are just insecure or people are just hating, just mad, because that doesn't make sense. There has to be a reason behind it.
I think there's probably more than one reason, you know. I do. Because like you know, like when you're out in public and two guys see the same chick, two guys want to approach the same chick, and if you're not friends, there's going to be a competition of some kind there anyway, right? And it could be for any number of reasons. It could be like, dude thinks he's better than you, or, you know, I mean, like a multitude of reasons. And then when you talk about online, I mean, there could be tons of reasons there. People get this assumption that other people are simps or weak or any kind of other bullshittery that goes along with why they attack each other. Some people may have just stepped on a fucking thorn and saw your thing next, and you just happened to take the brunt of their frustration that they had from stepping on a thorn or some shit. You know what I mean? So I personally, I'd fucking ignore that bullshit, because if you're talking to a chick, who gives a fuck what everybody else thinks, right? You know? But
it's weird because, like, I don't even ask these women for their nudes. Like, if I talk to them in private, I don't do that. I'm really respectful. I just hit on them in public because I like flirting. I think it's fun. Like, I may say degenerate shit, but I'm not an actual degenerate, and it annoys me. And like Lindsay said in chat, they're throwing things at you to make you appear weak. And
Yeah, that doesn't really work though if they bounce off of you and you keep going.
Is that a fat joke?
No, that was
No.
a rubber. I'm rubber, you're glue joke. You know that whole when we were kids. I'm rubber, you're
Yeah.
glue. Bounce on me, sticks to you.
Well,
Yeah, you just keep walking. Fuck them.
Well, I was joking. Like I Speakeasy said I was planning on jumping him in this altercation in the past, right?
I mean, if you like definitionally, jumping would mean that he has no idea that you're coming at him at all.
Well, he that was his claim, and I made the joke on my stream when I reviewed it. I'm fat, I can't even jump, and like the joke went so far above his head, he just looked retarded. Like he didn't get the joke at all.
Yeah, some people don't.
And I'm just sitting here like, I'm angry. I realize now the fight's definitely not going to happen, and he's going to fucking bump his chest like a wigger, and all the people that suck his dick are going to agree. And I'm just like, and that makes me angry because
and you'll
like,
never
you
change your mind.
Me.
You'll never change your mind.
I get what you mean.
That's what annoys me. And then like the only thing that they can say is fat, and it's like, because logically speaking, when I do talk to these people, because I don't debate, I think debating is a waste of time. But whenever I do have to speak to these people logically, I dominate the fuck out of them. They cannot refute what I say in an argument. And I've been in arguments with them about a bunch of shit and a bunch of different topics.
Sure.
They don't like that. And I see the issue, because I can be a very abrasive person to certain people, certain types of people. Like, I understand my character flaws. Lindsay, I get to loop. It's my show. I don't even know what that means, but
I'm not sure exactly what she's referring to yet.
No, but
she normally explains if people don't understand though, so I'm sure she'll explain.
Oh, Mandy, because OG, I think you're the only person who actually thought the fight would happen. That's kind of telling. I know, I'm a retard. It's okay, Mandy. You can
Did you really though?
Yes. I thought he would be a man of his word.
That doesn't.
Well,
I know you better than that. It doesn't fit.
That doesn't.
Yeah,
compute.
Chuck. Yeah, Chuck.
I would say
the math doesn't work.
I would say when it comes down to you two having a disagreement or a confrontation or a fight in whatever shape y'all are, wanting to do this. I mean, if you're trying to debate him and he won't come up and debate you, then fuck it, don't try to debate him anymore. If you're trying to like do a legal fist fight with him and he won't do that, then fuck it. You can only try your side and then just leave it and walk the fuck away like a grown man and let him be a child. That's all you can do. And I'm not saying for sure he'll act that way. I'm just saying, in general, when you're approaching people this way, just leave them behind like a child and be an adult and walk the fuck away.
Like,
Go
ahead.
Can I be Denizen, or is it not the time?
You can be Denizen. It's always
Fuck this guy, dude. Like, he's one of the lamest losers on the internet. Why are we even wasting time talking about this dude? He's not even fun to pick on. He's so, like, negative fun.
Well,
let's watch some videos about making cheese.
He got OG worked up, Dennis, and he said some shit that actually struck a nerve with OG. And I understand that.
So let's talk about that then, because OG's been through a lot of shit in his life. I find it hard to believe that Speakeasy out of everyone is the one who was able to hit a nerve that's not been touched.
It's not just him. It's all the sicko fans. It's even the Crucible folks, right? And the adjacent Crucible folks. Grid is the only person that is adjacent to the Crucible that, at this point, I think has any modicum of decency, intelligence, and individual strength. And I like a lot of them. But they keep asking me, are you going to fight Speakeasy? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to fight Speakeasy. Like, I'm down. Let's fucking do it. And And then like they want like the people in Speakeasy's Discord sharing my docs around, and then Marte wanting to hop up talking about I burned my house down with like jokes like that. Yeah, it pissed me off. I'm fine with that, but turnabout's fair play. I call Marte gay on a daily basis. But these guys want to link up. These guys want to link up, and they want to talk shit on everybody's faults and everybody's problems. But the minute you do it to them, you've committed an act against God himself. And that's why I don't like them. That's why I'm fine with calling them out. I mean, honestly, at this point, there was people challenging me to a fight. I accept all comers. Shut up, Chuck.
That went to a dirty place.
Like, so, yeah, no, like, right now, where I'm at in life is in a really low place with my house and all this shit. And I just want to beat the fuck out of somebody that deserves it.
That's fair. That makes sense.
Like, I want to take out all my frustrations on some fucking douchebag's face and move on with my life.
You know what's really cool about that, though, OG? Think about this, and this is something you should be a little proud of, okay? Within all that's going on in your life, and this urge that you have to just bash the shit out of somebody, I've been there. I get that. You're restraining yourself, though. People you meet in public that might frustrate you a little, you're not doing that to them. You know what I mean? You're restraining yourself, even though you have this fire, this rage built up inside you right now. And that's admirable. That is something you should be proud of, at least a little bit, you know?
Well, I look at this. I look at it like this, right? Speakeasy's that type of person that attacks everybody, starts shits with everybody, and he's not a good person. A perfect candidate for an ass whooping. He claims he wants it. Go ahead.
How do you feel about like confronting those feelings? Like fighting with those feelings instead of fighting a person?
I fight with him every day.
So do you know like what the real cause is? Like why the external lashing out?
I'm angry.
At what?
Everything right now.
It kind of sounds like a multitude of things that are going on in his life right now, Denizen.
Yeah,
like a bunch of little things adding up.
Well, they're not. No, he's had a bunch of big things.
Well, that too, yeah.
So this is definitely going on members only. This is the perfect time. This is the perfect time to do this, right? So over the course of 3 years, right? It started. I had an AK-47 stolen from me. By my little brother's best friend, black kid. I made a exception, let him into the house, let my brother associate with him because he was a good kid. Completely destroyed all positive like stuff I was making in my life because he just stole it just to fucking steal it. He didn't need it for money. He didn't need it for anything. He just wanted to do gang shit and smoke cigarettes with his friends and do hood shit. And I felt let down by that particular person because I was mentoring that person, trying to help that person find employment and get his GED and shit. Like, yeah. So it really struck a nerve with me. After
Betrayal.
that, the whole shit went through hell. My mom lost her leg. I was already there helping her raise my brother. Right. And she needed money. She needed help. I was there for my family. Well, she lost her leg. Right. So I had to take care of her. She no longer could work, so I had to take care of everything.
Right.
For my family. After that,
did you get her to a safe place? Is she...
Yeah, she's at a safe place, but it's still a struggle because I still feel responsible. After that, the love of my life and me lost a kid.
Oh,
Miscarriage.
shit, bro. Damn.
Then after that, started having problems at work, and like fucking, I wound up having to take mental leave because I just lost a kid. And this shit with my mom had gone down.
Did they know about it? Like, did they know that you had big stuff in life going on?
My job, I worked for a really good corporation. My job tried their best to keep me employed during this.
That's nice. That's good of them.
In September, my father passed away. And then January, the love of my life passed away in a fire.
Damn.
And then November, my house burns down. And so in between the love of my life, my dad passing away, I wound up losing my job because I get in a car wreck and basically total my new car that I still owe money on.
Right.
So all that was just, I'm going to get you on up out of here, broski. You're living up to the name. You have a good one. Come back another day.
So
you can have a 24-hour.
Who dat?
Well, when was the last time that one of these major negative things happened for you? I mean, life things, not bullshit on the online or anything, but the life.
No. Well, December, because me and my aunt had some problems, and she was supposed to help me and my mom, and she just took out all her problems on me, and I just fucking bounced, and it was a very financial struggle on me.
Right.
So, like, it's been hard.
Yeah.
And I'm not, I'm obviously for 3 years, I'm not mentally there. Right. So I come here as like an escape to meet people, to hang out, because IRL, my friends and family have their own shit. Like, as bad as I have it, they have it almost just as bad.
Sure. I get that.
Right. And there was a bunch of little shit, like dealing with people that were drug addiction, dealing with even more theft, dealing with, fighting when I'm visiting family because I don't tolerate shit from dope heads or fucking alcoholics.
Right.
Right. So there's a bunch of little shit in between that. And then I have snafu snaps, like the internet shits where it started, like on December, like the shit with Landry and like my docs getting out comes down. And like Landry shares that.
Right.
And snafu snaps and everybody they start hammering it around like they got something. I'm like, bro, like, I'm not sorry for how I look. I'm not sorry for my decisions in life. I'm not sorry for anything. You don't have a win. I don't cam up because I'm taking care of other people, and I have a house full of people that don't want to be seen.
Sure.
Now I don't do it because I'm not at my own property anymore. So, and then I have to deal with people because I'm fundraising. I have a community of people that are telling me, I should fundraise and I should ask for help. I then have a bunch of fucking retards, like Speakeasy even participated in it. A bunch of retards saying I'm scamming people and I'm a liar. Never mind, no matter how much proof I put up.
Right.
So yeah, no, I really want to hurt him physically.
I get
because
that.
of the type of person he is, and I'm fine. I would gladly do that to Snafu Snaps if they wanted to fight. I'm completely, like, it's to the point of dealing with Snafu, like the hypocrisy I saw from Snafu. Right, Snafu is a prolific doxer. He did it today. He comes in, he calls people either pedos or pedo sympathizers. But the minute that somebody, yes, I timed out Dr. D Head. I know that's a sock account for Dr. D Head. I will time that one out if you keep on being a dick. You can be in here under your sock accounts. I don't care. But I don't want to go through the shit. But like, it's to the point where Snafu Snaps literally has killed somebody, vehicular homicide in his car. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And has his own demons, but projects onto everyone else. And the minute somebody called on it, this bitch ass motherfucker goes to the police. And I think that's an injustice. So I'm sitting here like maybe I should drop a dime and say that he's harassing me.
You have other priorities, though. See,
I mean,
like, I agree with you. It's actually, you're a pretty good judge of character to notice that Speakeasy and Snafu are pieces of shit.
Well, I wish I
but
would have
it's
saw
an
that. I wish I would have
it's
saw
an
that.
avoidance, though.
What do you mean?
It's an avoidance of what you've got going on in your own life.
Well,
A distraction.
There's nothing
Yes.
I can do about it right now. Like I have
I
to
don't-
I have to get my money right.
Speak of the
I don't-
devil.
I don't know if there's nothing.
yeah. Well, that and,
Like,
and the money thing takes time to get, and so while you're trying to get that straight, you're finding other things to distract you and keep you from worrying about the money thing right now. And one of them happens to be you would like to put your fist through someone's face.
Exactly, and to
I
add
get it.
insult to injury, like 2 weeks ago, the car that I've been working on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking slung a rod and busted a hole through the fucking engine block. So like I'm just sitting here like because like I said, there's nothing. I'm stuck. There's nothing I can do. I have to power through it, and I come on here to find escapism, and I have to deal with these types of people, and I'm like,
You should avoid them and block them, though.
Well, I don't like doing that. It's bitch made. I'm
No, it's not.
confronting them. Hold on 1 second. I gotta close the door. Midnight busted.
Confronting them is just making your situation worse, and you're feeding into their negative energy.
Well, he's got one good outlet for negative energy. He's exercising and working out. That's one good outlet.
Like with the things that take time and can't be done right away, that's where he needs to find acceptance instead of focusing it into hatred and directing it outward.
During the downtime, yeah. Yeah.
And there also needs to be some forgiveness here because, like, this, he's mad at somebody, and it's not really Snafu or Speakeasy.
Well, I don't doubt he's mad at Speakeasy for things that are going on between him.
I'm mad.
And for Snafu
I'm mad at
shit he did.
I'm mad at both of them. I mean, look at the back chat for fucking Snafu Snaps. Right?
But I could be wrong, but I don't buy it. I don't think you really give a fuck about either one of them at the end of the day. They're beneath you.
Well, that part is true. I mean, I'm angry at the house situation as well. Like I'm angry at life.
It's not random blocking.
Sure.
And random blocking isn't bitch made either. That's just something. If you think blocking someone on the internet is bitch made, then you're telling something about your tough guyness. If you think confronting people on the internet makes you tough, then you're not tough.
Yeah, no.
It's not.
I block people. I block people because they're not worth my time because they're beneath me. Snafu is beneath you. When you argue with him, when you confront him, when you give him your energy, you're lowering yourself to his level. You're debasing yourself. You, OG, is better than him. You're better than Speakeasy. He's a terrible person. You debase yourself by lowering yourself. And if you want to punch somebody, sign up to the gym. Like you can fight somebody. You can fight somebody you respect.
Yeah, I've got a fight with Glenn coming up.
You and Glenn Lawrence?
You don't need Speakeasy for that.
And,
is that your Lindsay?
Yeah. I've got a fight with Glenn too. So I'm preparing. It's in June.
I'm not sure when we're gonna do it because I've got to clear my schedule out. I want to take a week in Cali with him and get to go some places and hang out for a while. But we want to get into the ring and spar a couple of times. He said he wants to spar a big lanky guy, and I was like, all right, I'm down. It's a good outlet, OG. It is. If you can find some place that's got like a boxing thing where they'll let you, put the gloves on and go at it with each other and have some fun, you can build some real friendships while you're going through that too.
Well, the
No idea.
issue with that now is the car. Like the nearest boxing gym is in Macon, Georgia. Now, my homie has a gym
It'd take you a
that
while to
he
get there then.
that he'll let people fight in, but it's not a regular thing. It's
Right.
he just owns a gym where you go to work out.
Right.
And they just have a place where they lay down mats and he's got gloves and fucking the little weirdo padded helmets and shit.
Oh, the weirdo padded helmets. That sounds fun.
No, not really. I like to feel it. I'm a masochist. I like bare knuckle shit more. I like to
It
get
would
punched
be
in the
fun
face.
for you, I think, even if you lost the fight. Even if you
Yeah,
were
no, that's the whole thing I said from the get
Yeah.
go. Like even if I lose, I just want to punch Speakeasy in the face.
Okay, I just want to chime in here a second. You asked me to come back up. Watch for what you ask for, because I did just that. I was thinking, I also lost my father and had a whole barrage of crazy things happen, including a lawsuit. I mean, I don't even want to go into it just as much as you don't want to hear it. It was terrible, terrible. So the way I dealt with it, which I hope it has some impact on you. I just took it day by day, but I also used distractions, exercise. I realized what my priorities were. My priorities were not starting any more, borrowing any more troubles or bullshit arguments, or I had no room for anything else. I had enough on my plate, kind of like you do. So what I did is I kind of ignored the haters.
Pun intended. Let's go.
I ignored the haters. It didn't bug me. In fact, I began to somewhat enjoy it just for the fact that it was a distraction from terrible real things that were happening. So if you're feeding this bullshit that's going, you don't. My point is, you don't need any more problems right now in your life at all. And to even value this guy enough to make him a problem, unless he wants to see you in June or July, where you're going to, punch him in the face, or he'll punch you, or whatever it is, he shouldn't even be in the picture. He doesn't exist. You don't have time or energy for that.
Yeah.
That's my opinion on that. Fuck that worry and that stress and that energy that you put into that. I mean, you'd be better off jogging or doing something like that if you have an excuse why you're not going to go to the gym. I don't know.
Right.
Go chop some wood. Get it out physically. Whatever guys have to do.
Rub one out. It's the champagne of victory.
Like that. Watch a porn marathon. A lesbian porn.
The hours we squander on other people, when
Yeah.
we could be doing something else.
If you're not jerking off, I can already tell you that's part of your problem.
Oh yeah, no.
You're all. If you're doing that like ortho Christian bullshit, you're all backed up.
No, I don't schwack it. I find the practice disgusting.
You need to get a blowjob or something then, because your shit's all fucked up.
I think there's probably a lot of things that you guys are missing that have gone on with him.
He mentioned them.
This past year or so. Right, he mentioned them, but the thing is, like, okay, so 2022 and 2023 were my hell years. 2022 and 2023, I had a drug addict that was living with me that was my wife's dad. My wife herself passed away in 23 because a drug dealer murdered her. I knew it was going to happen ahead of time, tried to warn her, but because her feminist friend had subverted her mind and she didn't trust me, she wouldn't listen to me, and the man murdered her. You doing the same exact thing I told her that he was going to do. So I understand what this guy has been through. This is horrible. Losing the person you
You're
love.
saying I'm not.
No, I'm not saying that you don't, but
Yeah,
where
so
he's at right now.
No, you want to compare blood stories. I had a very disgusting one too. We're not really comparing horror stories here. We're just saying that on an equal plane here, we were all dealing with a tremendous, huge amount of trauma and pain. We're not trying to outdo one each other. We're just...
Yeah, I'm not trying to do that either. What I'm trying to say here is that I went through a similar situation, and it sounds like OG's kind of in the same place I was about a year after all that happened with me and my wife and all of that. I was in a very similar situation to him from what he's describing. I had a lot of anger. I'm a big guy. I've been in a lot of combat situations, and so for me, letting that anger out by getting into a fist fight was becoming a mainstream thing for me in bars, on the streets, things like that. And
Look,
that's
we
not
relate through anger.
necessarily the
I don't have
right
to
way
be a
to go through it.
6'5",
But
250-pound dude to understand anger and be a combat.
Yes.
I get that. I'm explaining though the other outlets that you can come from, or the other outlets you can go to, right?
Yes.
Because I've been in this, like, I understand that rage inside you and wanting to let it out, you know.
Me too. Yeah, big time.
For
Yeah, I think we all
guys,
do.
Oh, I'm sure. And my path that I took may not help him, but I mean, I would at least like to give him what I went through, where I went, so that maybe he has, if it helps him, maybe he could do the same. You know what I'm saying?
I loved your idea, but he made an excuse by saying that gym. What I heard him do is it's to make an excuse and saying the gym's kind of far. So
Sure. And that's not just an excuse, though. I mean, that's fair.
Kind of
If you gotta
far,
drive a long way.
kind of far is an understatement. It's an hour.
I'm
away
telling
in the
you,
car.
if
Right.
I want to go to
An hour away in a
Starbucks, I
car.
got to drive 80 miles.
Yeah, and I get what he's saying. And so, like, for me, before, like, I ended up getting a sandbag, one of the like, you know, the punching sandbag.
Oh,
But before I did that, what I did was I went out in my backyard and I dug a hole, got a whole bunch of loose dirt, and I stuffed it all in a fucking pillow. And I beat the living shit out of that pillow constantly to get it out of my system.
I used to because I was too poor to
I like it.
to even do any of that. I used to go and I used to punch trees until my knuckles fucking bled. I have scars.
Yeah.
That
fucking
really solves nothing.
No, it doesn't, but it does get it out when you need to get it out, and you don't have an outlet.
Hit the panel, please. I need another violent savage on the panel.
Well, you may think that men and women are very different in the way that they handle anger, but we're really not. I really don't think so. Maybe have little differences, but I kicked the wall until I broke my toe. Ooh, I'm so badass. That's not what I meant. I mean, there's got to be some way to get this energy out of you. And I like what you're saying about beating the hell out of a sandbag, or, you know, sparring with somebody who also likes to box. There's so many different ways. And if you need to
go out,
physically,
you go out and dig a
cause.
4-foot hole and then fill it back in.
Yeah.
Confront the cause.
yeah, you're not the only one.
Instead of dealing with the aftermath, confront the cause.
Right.
Step in front of the problem. Don't deal with being
And
at the other end of it.
if you're a spiritual person, there's things you can do on that level to alleviate the anger and the hurt.
I can have spiritual orgasms as
Oh,
No, I didn't say that. Now look,
nobody said that.
Jack
I'm
talk.
sorry. I'm sorry. That wasn't fair, Chuck. You're only trying to help.
No, that's not far
because
from
of
the truth.
because of my faith being shattered. I'm deflecting on the.
yeah, and I apologize. I
apologize.
should have not said anything.
Oh, I
No,
still
you're
have
just
something
trying
to
to
say
help
to
me.
you about that, but not now.
Can I ask you a straight question? And whether you give me a straight answer or not, OG, you just know the straight answer. You don't even have to say it if you really don't want to. But this is kind of something for you to think about, because if you're not ready for this thing, then you should definitely not commit energy towards it and focus on something else, so you can focus on an outlet. But are you really ready for a real relationship with someone?
Oh, absolutely fucking not.
What? Where'd that come from?
Like, I was in love with the chick. I
Right.
loved the person that died, and
Right.
we were not having good times because of everything that was going on. Like, our last thing was like a bad fight.
Right.
I refused to speak to her, and she tried to talk to me, and I'm like, no, get the fuck away from me.
Right.
And like, I know, absolutely fucking not.
Okay. Then that's probably not, like, relationships and interpersonals with girls is probably not a direction that'll actually help you right now, then, because you're not ready for that. So the physical, like you're trying to fight with somebody or get it out physically, I think that's a better focus. Maybe not towards like actually getting into a fight with someone or something that can send you to jail, but, you know, because that's something that you're baseline ready for. Everyone is pretty much baseline ready to beat the shit out of a sandbag, you know? So it's probably a safer avenue for you too.
And I take umbrage with Lindsay talking about me making excuses about the gym because I do have dumbbells and a fucking bench press out there that I use
Okay,
almost
look.
every day.
Let me rephrase
Good.
that so
That's
that it's
good.
not offensive. What you said was kind of along the lines of, no, I can't do that because such and such, or but, comma, such and such. So it
It's
sounds
giving a reason, not an excuse.
right. Right. Okay. So don't give an excuse. You gave a reason. That's fine.
Right.
Do something else and borrow instead of borrowing troubles. Borrow a boxing glove. I don't know. You want to make a new phrase for your T-shirts?
I just really want to hit people in the face. Can I just hit
get
people?
that.
In
I
the
do
face?
too sometimes.
I get that. I wanted that really bad, and I went down a really bad direction towards trying to achieve that myself.
But the thing is, I don't just want to hit my friends or a sparring
Right.
partner, or like I actually want to feel alive again. Like I want to have that fight that is actually not backed up by pads and safety.
want to
All right,
defeat
let me
an
put it
opponent.
this way: you whip Speakeasy's ass, you whip my ass. I don't care whose ass. At the end of the day, you're still in the same spot you were in.
Yeah, but
You
I feel
want-
slightly better.
you want to defeat an enemy combatant because you want to feel the win.
But you're
Everything
fighting
in
your
your
own
life-
demon. You're running
everything
from
in your
your
life-
own demon.
True. I think it's a psychological battle, kind of along
Yeah,
the
but
lines of what you
it
guys are
is.
saying. He
Them
can't
bitches
have what he
them
wants.
bitches
If what he
scary.
wants is to beat the holy shit out of this particular guy, and the other guy's playing games. He's doing the psychological warfare by saying, "No, you can't have it. How do you like that?" Instead, I'm going to pick on you because you're fat.
He's
That's
the
why he
only
wins.
he's the only male brat that I've ever wanted to break.
There's many more.
Yeah, but I don't care about male brats. But
He's
you're
not going
right.
to give it
This
to you
is-
because you want it.
It's the achievement, maybe not necessarily the win, but the achievement, the feel good that comes from accomplishment that Orthodox is chasing right now because of so much shit that's happened in his life
But
that has beat him
You
down.
can't take your aggressions from another
Sure.
situation out on something else.
Well, you're misusing the word "can't" with "shouldn't."
Yeah, you shouldn't. You can, though.
Okay,
Trust
should.
me, I did, and I ended up in jail for
You
a few
ought
nights for
not.
it.
How about that? You ought not.
Where's
It
Josh?
depends
at?
on what it is.
No, the odds are fallacious too.
If you focus that anger towards motivating your own accomplishment, then it's perfectly constructive. You could also focus that anger into like a fair boxing match with a stranger.
I'm. That's the thing, Denison. I'm doing that. Like I've already enrolled back. Well, I've applied back to go to college for electrical engineering. I'm looking for work. I'm looking for work again. I don't care if it's fucking minimum wage. I'm just from a small fucking town with very little opportunities, and with my car fucked up, that's an issue. So
There are companies that if you're on the path to doing electrical engineering, there are companies that will pay for that and will pay to fly you around America and around the world as an electrical technician.
well,
working
I
on
gotta
different equipment.
get back into college and get my shit straight. I've got a meeting with someone who knows a lot about this coming up. We're supposed to meet by Saturday. Hell, I don't even.
I put in the back chat a company name that is really good about that kind of thing. I did some work with them, and all the guys that worked for them said they were like one of the most awesome family-centered companies ever. And if they have an office anywhere close to where you're at, like within 300 miles, they'll pay for your drive time going to the office or wherever it is you're going. Like, they are really good, dude. You should check them out.
I got that put in my personal archive. I will check that out after the stream. But
Cool.
like the thing about it, like I'm not, and Dennis is right. I'm not that mad at Speakeasy, but he's been the one to issue that challenge, and I'm like, yes.
Right. It's
He's
giving
just
you
a
that
poster
focus.
face for rage.
It's
He
giving
has
you
such
that
a punchable face too, and a punchable personality. He's a shit character, and in the balance of justice in the world, right? and perhaps you have some feelings. Maybe you're angry at God a little bit. Maybe you feel like you've been treated unfairly and unjustly the last 2 years. And in
Yeah,
a
but I
universe
can't
where
punch
there is an
God.
imbalance, you can beat the shit out of Speakeasy, and that will just make the world that 0.02% more justified because he's a piece of, whatever.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and so there you have it. You've taken some power back. You've put some right into the world. Well, I submit to you, sir, that is a waste of your time and energy, that you could get that same feeling and accomplish that same rightness to a greater extent with less energy. And Speakeasy's not worth it. He's an empty vessel, a bottomless cup.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
who's the next Speakeasy? Exactly.
That
Dennis
Snafu is definitely the next speaker.
No, no, my Oreo cupcake.
Nah, he come
Oh,
up
that
here,
sick
he
motherfucker,
just
Cynthia.
came up-
Don't even.
He just
What?
came up here. He just came up here talking shit, Cynthia.
Oh,
He
he said
just
you wouldn't
came
let
up
him
here.
upstage.
No, I won't. I won't.
No, he
Oh,
started
okay.
talking shit right off the bat.
Oh, what did he say?
I'm not going to repeat it.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm not gonna repeat it either. It's just he
Oh.
started running his mouth in the back chat for no fucking reason.
Nah, he's being asshat.
Yeah.
I get it.
Asshat behavior.
I mean,
Yeah,
he
he
started
can't
calling me a
be an
pedo
asshat.
again. I'm like, dude,
Is an asshat.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Dennison?
Snafu can't be an asshat. He is an asshat.
Oh,
Nah, like I've tried my best to not hate Snafu, and I will still pray for him when I hear he's in the hospital. But it's not gonna necessarily be the prayer it should be.
oh, what?
I hope that the Lord alleviates his suffering permanently.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
And
Your spiritual warfare's deep.
I think
As much as y'all say about Snafu Snaps, I get it. He's a pain in my ass too at times, but regardless, he is one of the few.
He's not just a pain in the ass. He's evil.
Nah.
So it's kind of ironic
He's no different than
that you of all people make you cover for his evil.
No. His evilness.
You're the one who
is
talks
no
about how
different.
demons are real and demons
wait,
actually exist.
you got a porn
yeah.
bomber.
What?
Is it a porn bomber?
Who is it?
It looked like it.
Who is it?
Snap.
It says pleasure yourself, brother. I'll bring you up. What's up, Brewski?
That's definitely a porn bomber.
You're up. I just have me and Chuck up here.
This is Austin Murphy.
What's up, Austin?
What's up?
The other one left.
No, he's still back there. Hold on. Is that you, Exiled?
Yes, and I agree with Denizen. I would say that fool is definitely, you got the
I
fallen
don't think you
angel,
added him up. Did you add him up?
the Nephilims, and then you got Snafu Snaf.
Oh, my bad. I didn't scroll.
How am I lying, Snafu? That's crazy.
About him having homicide charges.
Oh, well, I mean,
Why are we in the funny screen? Who else we got up here?
Austin Murphy.
Murphy's cool.
Oh, but go finish it before I stop. Snaps is one of the few people who stick up for women on this panel.
Well, no, that's
not panel.
Oh, please.
Wrong. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'll put it this way, right? I'll put it this way. Snafu allegedly has I didn't say murder. I said he killed someone. It's a manslaughter charge.
Right,
but that's not the point.
And when he doxed me, and he calls me a racist, even though he says Hank should be lynched and this, that, and the third. He calls Hank the N-word. He literally came up here calling NPC the N-word, but somehow virtue signals about race. Like, my thing is, how can a man who has literal a history with the things that he has make these claims against people? Like, if he's defending women, I respect that. Because
he's not defending shit.
He is.
He is not.
You're wrong.
No,
Y'all
I'm
don't
not.
do the things that Tarek
You
does.
cover for evil. You're
I'm
covering
not
for
talking
literal
about-
demon.
He's sexually.
You're endorsing an actual demon.
Nope.
Yep, or at least
Yep.
a shell that it operates through.
No.
Yep.
As much as Tarek sexually harasses women, not
Tarek
me,
doesn't
but
even
other
come
women,
close to being as bad as Snafu.
He's worse.
Snafu is like Tarek on crack.
Tarek is 10 times worse.
Besides, demons are so chaos amongst each other selves to go ahead and confuse and fool you.
What'd you say?
I said demons will sow confusion and chaos amongst themselves to confuse you.
I'm not confused about snaps. Y'all just
Yeah,
start
you
looking.
are. You're definitely confused.
Who is this guy?
Excited.
Billy D. Williams sitting on your front porch, sipping a Colt 45, smoking on a fat ass blunt.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
How many panel places are there? We full?
No, we got 2 more.
Okay.
Let me give you an example of how small this
Don't run,
person
Lindsay.
is.
Stand your ground.
Just a little example of how small this person is. Our scientists just figured out that time itself isn't a constant anymore. It flexes based off of how close to a gravitational setup you are. Like people that are on the planet Earth are moving at a different speed from our orbital arrays. We've just
we've known
figured
that
out
for
that time is
decades.
actually flexible, right? So
We've
like
known that
this guy and his stupid little bullshit that's trying to affect you. Like, look at how big the universe is. He isn't even a speck of dirt in it. Why are you giving him time?
Time also isn't linear, it's a loop.
We weren't talking about him. You brought him up.
No, I was just saying, like it's just like whenever somebody's getting on your nerves like that, just think about it like that. It's like there's so much in the universe itself. This bullshit's just a speck of dust. Fuck it, just blow it
Yeah,
off.
but it's
move on.
content. It's something to talk about. It's content.
Well, that's
mean,
fair
yeah.
enough. For
Yeah.
entertainment purposes, I get it. That's
sure.
fair enough. But
Or
for
are
personal,
you content driven?
You are what
I'm not.
Hey, Cleaner. Who's that? Cleaner? Cleaner.
Yes,
Hey, what if I told... Have you ever seen the movie Horton Hears a Who?
I haven't seen the movie, but I've read the book.
So it's not really going to make sense. You have to see the
Yeah,
movie.
he definitely had to see the movie.
Yeah. I was going to
You
say,
have
what
another
if I told you... What if I told you realities like that?
Have you ever heard of germ theory?
Germ warfare.
Is that the one where you're just one germ away from death at any one given time?
Well, it's
Is that the one where if you get too close with hookers...
that you can't see with the naked eye, and they
Yeah.
exist everywhere.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Make the reference, though, that you were trying to make.
Hey, Dennison, you cut out. Sorry, I have shitty connection. What'd you say about germ theory?
I said it's the idea that there's these microscopic organisms that are too small to see with the naked eye, and they exist everywhere.
They do.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah, that's like the thing with like technically there's like poop everywhere because like flies land on poop and then flies land on everything else, so everything just has shit on it.
And every time you fart, fecal matter goes into the atmosphere and air that you're breathing. Sure.
Snafu, I'm not gonna.
And it actually causes illness.
So just staying in my back chat's not gonna let me make you up. Like I'm not gonna let you up.
That's cute behavior, isn't it, OG? That's cute, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's angry at me because so when he doxed me, right? And here's the thing: whenever somebody has issues with me,
He's angry at life.
A bunch of other people come in and they tell me what's going on and about that person.
Mm-hmm.
And
You're
like,
going out.
one of the things that happened is they sent me Snafu's criminal record, right?
Sure.
And he said that that's his name, but that's not the right criminal record. But yet, it also has emails that he's used in the past that are associated with that name and that person. And like literally, it says failure to yield from private driveway, vehicular homicide, driving while under the influence, drove vehicle under the influence, driving while under the influence per se with blood alcohol content 0.8 or higher.
So meth
And
head activities.
Yeah, that was literally always like what that's all I'm talking about. And I find it funny that a man with those much demons in his closet, those many I love that puppy. So many skeletons in his closet. He literally says he wants to lynch Hank, and he calls NPC the N-word. He calls Hank the N-word. Wants to harp on me being an evil racist and make up shit about pedophile sympathy when I don't like that shit at all.
Well, I mean,
And then-
if you're
and then-
if you're just
and
looking
then
at his record, that sounds like shit he should be doing because that's his behavior.
I think people are better than what they are, and when they don't live up to it, I get angry at them.
Sure, I get that.
I
But
bet
if he's
you none
already
of us-
showing a pattern of bad behavior, then I mean, like me personally, I'm no second chances in life. Somebody fucks me once, they're gone. Like that's it. I don't put up with it. So if I see someone,
It's more
behavior-
like autistic rage behavior.
I mean, I just expect that kind of behavior from someone if I've already seen it, you know. And especially if I got court documents saying they've done some shit, I'm like, all right, yeah, I don't want anything to do with
But
that. I expect it.
He's always
You know what I
said that is not his name, that he that's not where he lived. And do we think that Snaps wouldn't take ownership of something he
But
did?
everything else on that sheet is him.
I don't think
He-
everything else is. I don't believe that.
Well, whether
I
it
don't
is
think
or
he
not,
takes ownership for anything.
You don't
whether
think
it is
so?
or not, there are other
No.
behaviors that he does.
His whole life.
that kind of show you how he's going to behave anyway, right?
That's why he's out looking for the next non-existent demon to slay. Because of the
Don
demon in the
Quixote.
mirror is the one that haunts him 24/7.
Fact.
Don Quixote. Yep.
Of course.
And we know for a fact that he blew up a hotel room and injured a pregnant woman trying to make hashish.
Yes.
And I don't even understand how you do that. Like I ain't trying
Yeah,
to
like
they didn't
that sounds
have-
like meth, not hashish.
Yeah,
He's making oil.
Yeah,
Coupled with the drunk driving incident, meth head activities all the way.
I know a couple of devices that if you're trying to condense hash or marijuana or something like that, you can blow some places up by accident. Some of the concentrate the concentrate users use propane. or
Yeah,
butane,
that's not what happened in this case, though.
and that can be pretty bad.
But Snafu, I'm gonna let you stay in the back, but I'm not gonna bring you up. And if
We're
somebody
just
tries
going
to
to
get
talk
in, I'm
about
gonna
you
push you.
and torture you and leave you in the back.
We're just gonna talk about you and let you rage type in the back.
And the butane extraction process doesn't involve pressure or flame.
No,
So
but
I don't
if
know why
you're-
you'd have any explosions.
If your system isn't fully contained and there's a leak and you don't notice it, it can leak out into the room that you're in and fill the room enough that it can cause an explosion.
Well, none of
He's
this
lighting his own gas on fire.
none of this on its face makes Snafu a bad person, right?
Making
Because
hash doesn't.
But it makes
at
for a
the-
good conversation. Because
But blowing up a house or crashing a car into somebody and killing them, that probably is
Antagonists.
pretty bad.
Or his complete shitty personality and persona about himself.
I'm pretty sure he still has a protective order against him too.
Especially if you don't take and your way of dealing with it is by lashing out at innocent strangers online and accusing them of horrible crimes.
Yep.
That's the only issue I have with Miss Cynthia is caping for this man.
I like him. I rock
You
with
can-
him.
you
But
can-
he's
you
never
rock with him.
changed. I've never seen behavior of him change. He's been himself through and through. He's
It's
gotten
okay to be a piece of shit as long as you're
he's
consistent.
gotten better at being him over the
A
last
piece of
couple
shit. He's
years.
gotten better at being an accusatory asshole.
I mean, Dennis, look at Andrew.
I
Apparently, it
definitely don't
works.
see him that way, and I've always made that known. So, and I think that we all love that one crazy person.
No.
No.
I think
Crazy.
I think there's a group of people like that for every weirdo like that, just like Brain. He's
Yeah,
got
y'all might be the crazy people someone loves.
Yeah, but we're talking about somebody who's falsely accused hundreds of people of being PDFs.
Right.
Yep.
The most
And,
horrible,
Supporters.
heinous crime imaginable.
Supporters.
Like if
and
he was
nobody
if
out
he was
here
behind
loves
bars
me.
and he did that, he would not last
He,
very
but
long.
he accuses people of being supporters.
And nobody out
She
here
said it
loves
like it's better.
No, but his definition of supporting is sitting on panels with them and not blackballing them and stuff.
Well, I mean, within our world, even supporting people that do that shit can get you killed. So that accusation alone is a death threat by itself.
Yeah. And that's how he means it too.
I think this is something that women, some women do understand this because they've seen it happen to someone, but some women really don't understand how dangerous it is for people to be throwing around this
Imagine-
PDF shit.
Right.
Imagine Snafu calls your son a PDF, and then somebody goes out and harms him.
Yeah, I have a scar from a bullet that went through my body because someone accused me of this, and I had nothing to do with it.
I have a scar on my face from somebody that bit my face because I caught him with a kid. I beat the fuck out of him.
Yep.
Like this is a serious thing that a lot of people don't understand how serious it is.
They laugh. They try to laugh it off nowadays, but it ain't no joke.
It's really
Y'all
not.
But people laugh a lot of immoral stuff off. A lot of other
Sure.
stuff as well.
Sure. The thing is, this is an extremely dangerous thing for people to be laughing off. I mean, this is one of those things that is heinous. Like, imagine it like this, okay? If some chick accused you, a chick, of being a supporter of a serial rapist who ran around like doing that to women, you would be getting a lot of social destruction from other women. They would be down talking you constantly and trying to put you in a depression area or something like
They
that.
do. They accuse me of trafficking. They accuse me of human trafficking, as a matter of fact, going around.
That's a horrible
and
thing.
I get accused of that and underage human trafficking, by the way.
Okay.
And,
Okay. Now
that's
add
pretty
to
dangerous too.
Sure, I get that. But now add to that, Cynthia, all of those people want to do physical damage to you, and some of them know where you live and are trying to because of this accusation.
Or they're doing daily rituals to Satan for it. What about that? Let's throw that one on top. Because
Imagine all of that. Imagine all of that.
There's actually two of them doing this to me. One of them has threatened to come to Texas and is telling me he's going to show me everything about him. And the other one is constantly doing rituals and constantly saying horrible things about me. And then there's another one accusing me of the trafficking. So yeah, these things happen. And as far as putting me in an anger zone, they don't have that power over me. Just like Snafu Snaps doesn't have that power over me.
Sure. I'm getting that about the anger zone, but it's a little different. It's not the anger zone. It's you have no idea where the bullet's going to come from because it could be literally half the people on this planet that want to kill you for this thing that you've been accused of.
Do you think that people don't feel that same way about human trafficking? And people are saying this publicly online.
That's what he's saying.
You don't.
Yeah.
I don't think people really understand. Yeah, I don't think people really understand exactly how bad it is to accuse someone of being a PDF. The women in the world may hate you and some of them may try to do something violent, but 98% of every man on this planet, if they heard that shit in passing, would stab you, gut you, kill you, rip your nuts off. I have seen people literally be cut in half by a circular saw from the bottom up because they were accused of this. Not that they ever actually were proving had been done it, but just the accusation. Women really don't understand how bad this accusation is for men.
All right. So is it different when men do it to women?
Hold on, Miss Cynthia, because
does it make people not as angry because it's a woman?
Here's the thing, right? We can stop comparing because human trafficking is the same thing as child rape, right?
Right.
Because you're typically trafficking those children for that reason. So we don't have to compare it, right? The simple fact of the matter is, imagine if Snafu took these accusations of you, kept telling everybody as if they were a matter of goddamn fact, and then a good Christian woman like yourself told you, "Oh, I like Snafu. His craziness is just ditzy. God's working on him." It would do a lot to destroy your faith in the whatever religion they follow.
Well, I
Right.
don't think it's his craziness. I never ever negate the fact that in that explosion there was brain damage. I've said it 1,000 times. If you look at his head, it's not shaped correctly, and I take that into consideration. Having worked in the medical field, I know that when that infection is infected and dirty and not well taken care of, it can cause brain operation.
Let me stop you there. Imagine now that this man has your docs, accuses you of being an unhygienic piece of shit, but yet he get brain infections because it take care of his fucking open wound. Like,
Yes,
imagine having to deal
Snafu.
with all this shit.
That's
Um,
exactly what it is. It's fear. We're so in fear of you. We're not gonna let you up, Snafu.
I
We're
mean, I don't
terrified.
understand how that's different of men doing this. They have my phone number. They have my location. So I don't know. I don't even pay those guys any attention. Even when people come and ask me about it, I'll tell them whatever they need to know. But as far as addressing them, never. Never. What for? They're not worth my time or attention. If any one of them show up, welcome to Texas. We'll see how it goes.
Sure.
That's understandable. Like, nobody's critiquing how you deal with the issue of people harassing you. We're talking about why you still support somebody who does that to other people when you understand and have gone with it and have had to deal with it.
That there's no different than you supporting 10th Man. It's no different than people.
But I didn't support 10th Man.
It's hang on. There's other people that do. There's no different than other people supporting Tarek. There's no different than other people supporting Bad Apple Media. Like what I don't like may not be your standard or your measure of a person, and I think that that's what makes everyone different in this realm, whether it be in real life or in Panelverse. And that should be said something. And maybe I can reach snaps in a way that y'all can't because we talk off of faith, we talk off of God, and maybe others can reach the other ones in ways that I can't reach them because of other similarities in backgrounds.
That's crazy.
I don't think that there's anybody that's just absolutely should be thrown away in the world, regardless of how I feel about them. Someone else will not feel that way. And it would be arrogant of me to think that. Oh, he's a piece of shit. Off with them. I hope they spontaneously combust.
Who said that?
No, I'm not saying anybody said that. I'm just saying having that attitude.
I don't think we want him to spontaneous combust. I think we just want him to fuck off.
Yeah.
I want it to be a slow. I want it to be a slow and painful combustion, not fast.
That's but then when you say that, when you say I want them to fuck off, and then who's the next person? And the next person, like once you start it with one, you can't stop it.
I mean, I can't decide for others who they want to fuck off, but whoever I want to fuck.
I mean, you could have saved somebody from getting hurt from all of his false accusations. You never know.
Like Cynthia saying that somebody starts down that road and they never stop. That's kind of going against what you were saying, where everybody can change, right? So, like, I mean, you're going against yourself already right now.
No, everybody can change. Doesn't mean that they will. And it doesn't mean that the way I trigger them will spark a change, and maybe the way somebody else makes that type of change.
Yeah, I didn't say the way that you were interacting with anybody would. What I was saying is, like, you're saying once somebody starts down that road, it never ends. Like they don't stop.
No, when somebody starts
before said that, yeah,
no,
but before you were saying that like anybody can change, and you don't believe that anybody out there can't try and change their behavior and do better. So I mean, it's one way or the other. It doesn't logically follow.
So what I was saying, once you go down the road of we have to kick them out, like they fuck off away from here, don't come around our community no more. Once we start alienating people and going down that road, When are we going to start? Who's the next person we're going to alienate for whatever reason?
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with alienating people out of a social climate or a community that you have because they're not adhering to how that community wants people to behave.
And it's not for whatever reason. You said for whatever reason. It's not for whatever reason. There's a solid reason. There's a solid reason.
He is alienated from this panel, correct? But he's not alienated from other places that we're at. Is this the type of alienation, or are you saying he shouldn't be on any panel? He shouldn't be allowed on YouTube?
Well, it doesn't. It kind of differentiates between the different communities and different people's channels. Some people will allow him there because they haven't had his behavior be horrific towards them or violate any of their rules. So whatever, if OG's running his channel here, he has a certain way he wants to run it, and this guy's going against that way, and so OG's like, no, you're not coming up, and that's fine. This is his space to do that in.
I'll be back.
Look, Snafu's a special case. He needs his own Truman Show type of world.
Well, I'm not necessarily saying that. I'm just saying that within each of the community spaces, there are rules. And if somebody doesn't adhere to those rules, and it could be a large portion of somebody's, or it could be a small portion of somebody's that don't adhere to the rules. But whatever the rules are, if those are the rules and someone wants to interact with that community in that channel, in that space, they need to adhere to those rules. If they don't, then they don't get to interact with people. And that's kind of the thing about anywhere you go. If you go to a bar, you're not allowed to take a fucking gun in the bar. Like if you want to go in there, you can't take a gun. That's their rules, right? If you go to a bank, you shouldn't be taking guns in a bank. That's their rules, you know? So there are rules wherever you go that you have to adhere to.
Right. I agree. But I mean, he's definitely always welcome at my channel.
Well, that's your thing.
He struck my page. He struck my page. He's made horrible pictures about me. He pretended to be fake me and made everybody mad. He's done horrible things to me.
Sure, and so your rules are a lot more lenient than what OG's are. OG doesn't put up with that. He has a certain wall, and he's like, no, I'm not going to put up with that kind of behavior. And there's nothing wrong with how he's doing things. Trying to get him to change that is something that I wouldn't advise because this is his space to do that in. Right,
and there's nothing wrong with me in the way I run mine either.
No, that's fine. If you want to do that with how you do things, that's you, you know?
Right.
Correct. But here, the way OG does things, there's no reason for you to try and change the way he does things because this is his space to do them in.
Why would I change the way he does things? Why do you keep saying that?
Oh, I may be misinterpreting. It just kind of sounded like you were trying to change the way he was doing things. Like, you know, I may have misinterpreted that.
You did.
Okay. Well, that's fair. And if I did, I that's on me.
No worries. I mean, I would never tell anybody how to run their. I would never walk into anyone's house and tell them how to arrange their furniture. That's just not how I operate.
Sure, I get that.
Jesus,
yeah, that makes
Jesus
sense.
is my nigga.
All right. Well, we're past all this, right? We're past all this stupid snafu bullshit. He's a bitch in this community, and so he's not welcome. That's it.
Well,
next, what do we got to talk about?
Next topic.
What do we have to talk about now?
The original G's.
I don't know. The host took off.
You had to take the dog.
Hi, Lindsay.
Hello, who is this? I can't see you right now.
You know who this is.
Oh, I recognize the voice.
Oh, I wonder why.
Oh my Lord.
Oh, Chuck is.
Chuck.
What's up?
Jesus
What
is
should
my
we talk
nigga.
about next?
Well, so what's been going on in the community the past few months? The big things.
In the community or in the world? Do you want to talk geopolitics, or do you want to just?
No, not so much in the world,
Well,
but like
Eric
in
and Kirk and Candace Owens. What do y'all think
the
about
community
that?
here.
The micro community?
Oh. Well.
This community that
Flo's
we're all
on a
hanging out in.
hiatus. Flo's on a hiatus. OG
said he was-
has a GoFundMe up. OG has a GoFundMe.
Cool.
Jesus is my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
He's the son of the original G.
I don't know what else is. I guess Speakeasy and OG are gonna fight.
It's on and off and off and off and off.
Crazy.
Well, I thought he was gonna fly him out.
Now he's just filibustering. Easy is. So it's just a bunch of disappointment and non-gratification. That's why we said, get a new hobby, Orthodox.
Oh.
When I came back a few days ago, I saw a little bit of the Sarah and Andrew Wilson crap still kind of going on a little bit. Has that been put to rest for the most part, or does that still come up from time to time?
It flares up every now and then.
Yeah.
What do you got? You got something flaring up down there, Chuck?
It's not as bad as it used to be.
Okay. Put some cream
Well,
on.
that's good. That's good. Yeah, you definitely got to get some ointment for that flare up.
KY works wonders.
Generally speaking, Neosporin helps a lot of different things.
Or Windex. Windex fixes everything. Or is it? It's 409. My fat Greek wedding.
Who can name where this reference is from?
Neo. Sporin. Neo. Sporin.
Not a
Think
clue.
long and hard. Think long and hard on that one.
Don't know.
Sporin.
Sling blade?
No, it's from Kung Pao, guys. Kung Pao. Come on. Man.
Kung Pao. What the hell is that?
Was that a movie?
Is it a like animation? Movie. Is it animation?
No.
I don't reckon I need to kill nobody.
What happened to the screen? It's just frozen.
It's.
I like to put mustard on my taters.
Mm-hmm.
Is that of Mice and Men?
Oh
No.
That was
just
Spring Blade.
No, that's a war movie. That guy. That's a
Blade.
No, that guy's a soldier. The one that Denison's doing right now.
That one's Sling blade.
Yeah, they sounded like both of them kind of
sounded like some war movie.
I have a Lenny.
What do you guys think of Nick Land?
I don't know who that is.
Crickets.
So I don't think of him much.
You shouldn't be blocked in chat.
What do you guys think of retrocausality?
I think it'll be an amazing thing when scientists figure out that everything that goes through black holes goes into an anti-time dimension that interacts with dark matter in a way that pushes all matter out from the center of the universe. And that's what's actually pushing us and accelerating us all away from the center. I think that'll be an amazing day.
Oh, God, I'm not going to get into it.
So we're expanding.
Hey,
we're accelerating. We're going faster and faster out.
We're not moving. I don't feel like I'm moving at all. I don't know about you.
Yeah,
I'm not doing 4 different motions right now at the same time.
OG, are those question marks by their name there on StreamYard? Is that telling you they're blocked because they're not in chat when I go over to the Facebook side?
What question marks?
To the right, do you see like the little box with the to the right of the name? There's a little box with a question mark. Do you see it on your side?
Usually that means they're asking a question.
Oh, okay.
Of some sort.
Well, hold on.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Because I'm looking at the live chat, I see MLUA, but I don't see. Yeah, it's a question.
Okay.
Because Cleaner just asked a question and it gave one us.
Yeah, I don't believe the dumb hillbilly.
Michael.
One of them isn't. Yeah, Michael. I didn't see him. Did you see him?
I didn't, but I don't see him on my block list either.
That's odd. He may need to refresh the stream.
Also, I think sometimes like if like you have to
He
flip
could
it-
be in vertical too instead of horizontal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let me
Uh-huh,
check that.
uh-huh.
I didn't check
But
that.
let's not listen to the old man.
Well,
Hey, I
broken clock
to
is
you.
wrong place.
Give it to me, Chucky.
How do
Ooh.
they say it, Chuck? What is it that older people say, Chuck? Trust
Yeah.
but
Give it to
verify?
me, Chucky.
Trust but
Yeah,
verify.
he's in the vertical. You are not
And all the
blocked.
girlies say he's pretty fly for a white guy.
You're not blocked. You're in the vertical. You need to come to the horizontal where everybody else is at.
Is that it? That's kind of something newer. It started up just before I had to go out for work. Is that something that's had a lot of functional issues on YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah, well, not really issues. It's just annoying as fuck because it does two separate streams.
Doesn't merge the chats unless you're in StreamYard.
Oh.
This horizontal one is completely frozen by some guy speaking into a mic, and I can't see anyone talking.
That's Jesus as my nigga, man.
Well, that's both of them right now.
Right, Hyperborean, thank you for coming up. You have a good one, broski.
It's Michael.
Huh?
I remember Michael Gambetti.
No, that wasn't Michael Gambetti.
I with everything going on, I have to protect the stream. Can't let people use certain words.
Absolutely.
So you can come back
He's
another
the
day.
boy. He ought not talk that way.
But
That's a good
no,
question.
like I appreciate the critique and the conversation we had about my inner conflict. This is definitely going to members only, but like it means a lot to me to have a group of people that do that, whether it be online or in real life, because sometimes we don't see the things that we need to be paying attention to. If that makes sense.
Absolutely.
And
I don't reckon you need to kill nobody.
Two men ought not lay together. Mm-hmm.
You just a boy. You ought not talk that way.
Especially not with a Kaiser blade.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all are crazy. Ain't got no gas in it.
That's real nice right there. I like that right there. That's real good. I'll tell you what.
It kind of
like
does
that
sound like the conversations between George
I
and
like
Libby.
mustard on my taters.
I like to put it right in the pooper.
Whoa, what movie you watching?
Let's go.
Chuck wants to borrow that one.
I think it was the rated R version of Sling Blade there.
That is not rated H, more like it.
Called Cuck in Tennessee.
Deliverance is like a vacation movie.
Now, often you just a boy. You ought not talk that way.
So let's throw someone else in the mix. Orthodox. Somebody else should get picked on now who's not me. Like,
Look at you. Let's pick on her.
Who's picked on Lindsay?
No, well, see, we put Orthodox on the table, so to speak. I
Can
say
you,
next we put Chuck or Denizen or Cleaner
I'm gonna put you on a table.
or Cynthia. Ooh, I heard that. Uh-huh.
I don't really think anybody knows enough about me to put me on the table.
Are you wearing
Yeah,
boxers?
but that could be to cut you in half. I mean, I don't know if putting you on the table is a good thing.
Yeah, I don't really think there's I don't think there's enough knowledge about me, who I am, what I believe in, any of that for anybody to actually put me on anything.
Okay, we don't really know each other.
As
All
much as-
20 of us.
Oh, yeah?
I mean,
How
as
about
much as
this,
I've
Austin?
been out there
Is
and talked
space
about a number
real?
of things, yeah.
I'm not talking about that.
You believe in God, Austin? You believe in God, Cleaner?
You're going right for
home
the jugular
run,
there.
right?
Yeah, you're going right for the
Put
jugular.
Austin on the table.
Hole in one.
I've spent the past 8 years talking about that. I'm good.
I can smell them flat earthers, man. I smell it on the wind, Chuck. I smell
I
it on
heard
the
that.
wind.
Is the FE Mafia real?
What is
There's a
that?
bunch of gay
Flat
people
Earth
out
Mafia?
there.
No.
I've heard stories about them. Are they
Well,
real?
like Karen B is the head of the FE Mafia.
What is
Like
that?
The Flat Earth Mafia.
No.
you
I mean,
end up like what
No.
was his name? Z, Satanic Warrior.
If there is such thing as a flat Earth mafia, imagine a bunch of limp noodles attempting to do something violent.
They might could strangle you.
They gonna choke you with limp noodles? I mean, there's not much to do.
The stranglehold.
It
I don't
depends
know.
if they're American, in
I
my
heard.
opinion. Americans know how to blow shit up.
Some do.
How can you blow it up if it's flat?
I know how to blow shit up.
I mean, I wouldn't think that flat earthers would want to blow anything up that's on the earth because they might put a hole in it that they'll fall through and never be able to escape from.
Fall all the way to China, yeah.
Well, I mean, do they, if they're believing in flat Earth, is China on the other side?
Oh,
I thought
that's
it was
right.
flat.
That's right.
Yeah. They'll just keep falling through the universe forever.
It's not
Go
how it
to the
works.
basement.
Nah, there's got to be a firmament or some shit.
It's not how this works. You can't have a gas. We live in a gas pressured system, right? We have an
No.
atmosphere, plane.
The pressure comes
So
from the weight of the gas itself.
So okay, is outer
Correct.
space a vacuum? Yes or no?
No,
No.
not an actual
Okay. So
vacuum.
outer space isn't a vacuum now. So we didn't
No.
learn
It's
that.
not
we
a
didn't learn that in
screw
school.
vacuum.
Correct. You did not learn that in school.
Okay.
No,
I went to college.
told you-
I took my astronomy classes in college too, so I didn't skip that.
in high school they told
It's
you
all
things.
fake. It's all fake. It's all
Listen.
fake. There's not one single real picture of outer space. It's all computer generated
Oh.
imagery. All of it.
I don't know.
Yes, there is.
I don't know. I don't know.
The word NASA means to deceive in Hebrew.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Do y'all think that there's a bigger battle happening?
It's
and they
it's to
need
hide the creator. That's all. That's what it is.
I'm right
It's to
there
hide the
with
Oh
creator.
Lord, he's got it bad,
serious.
Denison.
I told you I could smell it on him.
Who's
A
the
mile away.
creator?
I love Austin, though. He's one of my favorite people.
Who's the
Thanks,
creator?
Anderson. You're actually one of my favorite too.
Me?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I
Like-
was asking, Cleaner. Do you believe in God as the creator? Like God
like-
of the Bible?
Who or what
when I
is the creator?
started looking into the flat Earth crazy shit, right? That's when I started to believe in God because that's when it pointed to a creator. Because when I realized, so it basically defies all laws of physics. You can't have outer space. You can't have a vacuum next to a gas pressured system. You can't have water bending around
It's
a
not a
ball.
gas
There's no
pressured
example. There's no
system.
example that you can do of water bending
I-
around the ball.
No,
I love that. I love being in
Because-
sync with Chuck and
okay,
Chuck's
so
feelings.
based off of what is
I
I'm
know.
having a whole new experience right now. It's very
Me
cathartic.
too. I'm with you,
Okay, so-
Dennis, and I've never felt this for you before.
based on the circumference of the Earth, right? 29,000 miles. You should have 7.9 inches per mile
Hello.
squared. 7.9 inches per mile squared of drop.
You know, I've been told that my
We
whole
cannot
life,
measure
Austin.
curvature. The Navy has tried to measure curvature with its lasers. They cannot.
Unfortunately,
measure
I'm at a
curvature.
5.9 and I curve to the left.
So,
I thought
all
it was
bullshit.
just under. I thought it was just under 25,000 miles was the circumference of Earth.
Give or
You said
take.
26 and some bullshit. I thought it was just under 25,000.
it comes out to 7.9 inches per mile squared. I did this math like fucking 10 years ago, dude.
7.9 inches per mile squared. In what's the second reference to?
The circumference of the Earth. There should be that much. There should be that much drop per mile.
Well,
Oh,
only if it was averaged out and it didn't bulge
Curvature
in
of
the
the
middle,
Earth you're
which it
talking
does.
about.
Dude, I could argue about this for years, and you're not gonna get it. So it's not.
It's
I'm
not
going
the
nowhere.
sphere.
This conversation's really gonna go nowhere. I've been doing this for a long time. It goes nowhere.
You do understand that the Earth itself is not an actual sphere.
Right.
You do understand I'm not fucking retarded, and I know astronomy, and I know
Whoa.
everything that you can teach me. I know about Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. All that shit's
Hey,
fucking
leave my
bullshit.
anus
It's all
alone.
fucking fake. All fake. All of it. 100%.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about the theoreticals of the planet. And I'm not calling you anything. I'm actually in good faith not
Yeah,
calling
that's
you
why it's
anything
called a
and
planet.
not
The
making any assumptions.
word plane is in the word
Planet?
planet. It's a plane,
Oh
flat.
my
Like an
god.
airplane, that's why it's
Wordplay,
called an
word
airplane, not an
salad.
air curve.
Well,
That's
Holy
not where
fucking
planet comes
shit.
from, though.
They put the fucking words right in front of your face.
I love these word salad exercises.
Yeah, water level, not water curvature.
No, the planet comes from the Greek. Plane comes from French. In Greek, planetes means a wandering body or a wandering star.
Right.
And I don't appreciate you talking about my anus either.
Well, I kind of wanted to go back on that black hole topic. So
There's no
is
such
that
thing as black. There's no such thing as black holes, and there's no such thing as dark matter.
okay? Well, the last thing, even if there's okay, oh my God, we're gonna
Don't
debate.
black
It's
hole.
all fucking
Tell that to
bullshit.
my
The whole thing is
girlfriend.
bullshit. It's all created to
no.
hide God. It's all fucking
Oh
bullshit,
my
dude.
Lord, have mercy.
It's
I'm
all
with you,
deception. It's
Austin.
deception from the very beginning. From the very beginning, they throw balls in your fucking face. From the very
Denizen, do
beginning.
you own a firearm device?
I had a terrible boating accident back in '94.
Oh, I was hoping you did. I was going to have you look me up and take care of this pain.
You two need to quit flirting. It's absolutely disgusting.
Aw.
Had anyone ever heard one of the theories about black holes? One of the current theories is that it can reverse time.
I heard once you go black, you never go back.
That's not true. It's all pink on the inside.
Hey,
It's all pink on the inside.
well,
Yeah,
then that would be time traveling, and isn't that
This is
what-
purple.
No, it's not time traveling what they're theorizing. What she's talking about is the theory that once matter makes it through the center of a black hole, it comes out into the anti-time side of the universe, the side in which time is going in the opposite direction.
Correct.
And the matter that exists between the two, because there is extra dimensional matter that can affect our plane of existence, that goes between them, right? And since there's that matter that goes between them, as everything goes into a black hole from our universe and is pushed out in the other universe, it causes an acceleration effect on
No such
everything
thing.
that's
That's
large
all.
matter.
Everything you just said
in our
was made up.
universe.
No, everything you just said was made up.
Well,
No,
give me one
it's the
sec.
theory.
Give me-
It's one of
give
the
me
theories
one
they're going with.
What does the word universe mean?
Give me 1 second,
I think
ladies
we
and
could talk
gentlemen.
about this.
We can definitely talk about this, but let's send some money to the Help Orthodox Guy Not Be Poor Fund. Grift a little. We're gonna have a nice little conversation. I'm gonna go take my dog out again. Y'all can talk about flat Earth. If you,
I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Let's
Are you a
talk
flat
about.
earther, Austin?
I'd rather not talk about. Whatever you guys talk, whatever the fuck you want to talk
Oh,
about.
I hate the flat earth topic.
I was trying to see if I could
Yeah.
send money from here, but I think I have to go out to send money to send a super chat.
There's some things better left alone, Lindsay.
I think you can do it in the regular stream, but I don't think you can do it in the vertical phone stream.
Oh, that's good to know.
I kind of look at conspiracy theories like the same way that atheists think. How can you prove beyond a doubt with extreme, extreme assuredness that something does or does not exist when it's just a conspiracy theory?
That's the thing.
Much
You
like-
can't. That's the thing, Lindsay. I don't say that. Okay, I don't even like using the term flat Earth. I just say
We don't have to
space is
talk
fake.
about
I just
using
say space is fake. That's what I say because
Right. That interests me.
because I can't prove that it exists. I literally can't. I see some little white dots in the sky. I can't prove those are the stars that we see in the Star Wars movies and all
But
on
if you
TV
study-
and all these video like you can't prove it. You really can't prove it. If
And
you
you
zoom
cannot
in, if you use the strongest telescope in the world and zoom in to a star, the strongest telescope that you could buy that's at a store, just any store, right? You cannot zoom into a star and see a clear image of a star. All you get is a blurry white dot. That's all you get.
If you have
It's a blurry white dot. But if you use a P900 or a P1000 Nikon camera, you can get an actual zoom in picture of it.
I've seen the sun through a telescope. I've also seen the storms on Jupiter moving. So,
No, you
I
haven't.
mean, you could.
No, you
I
haven't.
absolutely have.
No, you haven't.
Well,
how old were you? Wait, how old are you, Dennis?
What is it that you think he saw then, Austin?
Yeah, you're gonna tell me it's some
Lights in
kind
the
of
sky.
projection on the firmament or something, some kind of hologram projected on
See, the
it.
thing is, I don't know what it is. That's why I don't conclusively say like what it is.
But
I don't
you
know
do
what the fuck it is.
conclusively say though. You do.
I can definitively say that space is fake. There is not one single proof of evidence that you can give me that proves that space is real. You can't.
Do you understand
I tried
what
for
the-
years. I tried doing it. It's
That's
all
just-
brainwashing, dude. You have to fucking. It's all brainwashing.
What you're saying is brainwashing
No,
to
it's
the.
not, dude.
I'll give you.
can't-
I'll give you this
You
much.
can't.
All right.
Okay, just because the light bulb above my dinner table is round doesn't make my dinner table round. Okay, we need to stop looking up in the sky for what's underneath our feet. That makes no sense logically.
Just because your
Yeah,
table's
logically
flat
speaking,
doesn't make the
it-
Earth as
but
flat.
Logically speaking, it doesn't
we're-
make sense to look up in the sky and see round things and then come to the conclusion that what's below your feet is round.
Logically speaking, it doesn't make sense to look at your table and see it flat and then assume the Earth is flat.
Right.
Sure.
Okay, but yeah,
not
it goes
necessarily,
either,
but
you
may
can
not-
use a triangle,
may not be
rectangle,
looking-
anything. I mean, you could say any shape.
You
Yeah, you can put any bullshit you want to put in there. We know.
Exactly. That's why I say I don't know. I don't fucking know.
You may not be looking
But
at
you
things
do
that are
say
out
you
there in
know.
space and thinking
Yeah,
that
you
those
did
are
say
the
you
same
know.
I
as
know
what
space
we're
is
on.
fake. 100%.
You know?
I know space is fake, but I don't know what this reality is.
How do you know space is fake? 100%.
Why don't we start with that? What do you think space is? If
Yeah,
it's
I
fake,
don't
what
know.
do you think
I
it
don't
is?
know. Okay, Genesis, the first page of the Bible,
Austin.
Genesis says God split the land from the waters above and the waters below. So
Yes,
if there's
but in
water
Spider-Man
above
it
us,
says
there's
with great
water on
power
the other
comes
side
great
of the firmament.
responsibility.
That would explain why we get reflections. That would explain why we have rainbows. Because there's a
Meaning
fucking
the
glass wall right there, and
rainbow.
that's where the reflection's coming from.
A glass wall.
You can make
Oh my
you can make
fucking God.
rainbows in your house with moisture.
Yeah, you could do it with oil.
Yeah.
That's what I don't know what's beyond it.
You
All I
haven't
know
done
is-
enough
all I
actual
know is-
physical
all I know is
experimentation.
There's not billions and billions and trillions of light years of stars and planets and unknown shit.
You
There's
can't
nothing
possibly
out there.
know
This
that.
is it. We are it right here. This is it. We're at
You
the
can't possibly know that.
I
You
think
can
it's
do
about
that.
perspective.
Yeah, you can take that perspective, but you can't prove it, just like you can't prove what is. It's the old epistemology, and how do you know something for sure is there, or isn't there?
Okay, so how
Well,
do you
the
know?
thing is-
How do you guys know that outer space is real? And don't say, well, we have thousands of pictures and we have scientists
That's what
all
I'm
over the
asking.
world and we have telescopes and I can look through a telescope and
I
see
really wanted to
a
talk
planet
to you
because
about
you
this
really
a little
can't.
bit,
You really
but you're
can't.
getting
Hold on,
excited.
Austin. Don't assume answers. Let her answer first.
Well, I love that. Like the question is, how do you know outer space is real without using any of the evidence that we've collected that outer space is real? And the
When you
short
look through
answer
a
is
telescope, all you see is a
the
little
short
tiny
answer
light.
is you can't know. There's no way to know anything for sure. But
Okay,
you're the
there.
one who's so
There.
convinced of everything.
Well,
leave it
no,
at that.
actually, I actually disagree with you there, Denizen. I think Austin actually has a point about us being able to prove things, right? Like when you're talking about conspiracy theories.
Not
it's a
much of
conspiracy-
one.
Hold on. I'll explain what I mean here.
He's
When
saying
you're talking
feelings
about
at once.
conspiracy theories and whatnot, no one can prove a conspiracy theory until after it comes true and we see its effects, right? Like there were like what was it, like 27 top conspiracy theories from the 80s, and 17 of them are going on right now, and we've proven them. And so it's like, yeah, we can. You know what I'm saying? So like what he's
That's
saying
why it's
is,
not a
guys
point to
will
say
get it
you
soon.
can't prove it. That's why that's
Everybody
the
will wake
absence
up
of a
eventually.
point.
well, that's the thing.
The truth always comes to light.
The thing is, though, within his perspective, he will probably never have the chance to go out into what we're calling outer space to see whether he's right or we're right, right?
Are
So
you
there's
going to go to
no
outer
way-
space?
That's not his claim, though.
Are you
His
gonna go
claim
to
is
outer
that he's
space?
100% certain space is fake.
I might
1,000,000%.
actually.
I would bet my life on it right now.
I actually might, and I'll tell you what. If I get the chance to be one of the engineers that goes with SpaceX to Mars, I will take
There's
some
nobody
pictures and
going to
videos
Mars.
for you and all
Such
kinds
thing
of
as
cool
Mars.
shit, and I'll post that shit so people can see it.
Yay! Thank you.
But what he's saying is actually a point of perspective. It makes sense because for the
It's too
everyday
bad we-
person,
It
they're
doesn't
only
make
gonna
sense.
see-
It's too bad we
it
lost the
doesn't.
technology.
It's logically
Right?
inconsistent.
Well, no, no,
Hey,
you can't
hey,
say
how do you
that
guys-
there's no
hey,
proof.
How do you guys feel
You
about
can't-
us losing the
there's-
technology to go back to the moon?
You
How do
can't
you guys
say
feel about
that.
Does
You
that make
can't
any
say.
sense at all?
Lose it.
You can't say that there's no
We
proof
lost the
for outer
technology to go to
space.
the moon.
You can't say that there's no proof for outer space and then simultaneously
How do
say
you
that
lose
you.
the technology to go to the moon?
I'm gonna get this sentence out whether you fucking like it or not, brother. Trust me.
Get the
You
sentence
you
out.
you can't say that there's no proof or for outer space and simultaneously say that you know for certain space is fake. That is a logical inconsistency.
However, the thing
I
that,
know.
the thing that
Okay,
I think
so
is
I
interesting.
know. I
hold
know
on,
that
Austin,
unicorns.
hold on.
I know that
Hold on.
unicorns aren't real because I've never seen one, kind of thing.
Santa Claus is.
Hold on.
Is that what you're trying to say?
No.
I know space is fake because I have no evidence of it. All I have is CGI pictures on Google that are all
That's
computer
not how
generated.
knowledge works.
No. I get what he's saying, Denizen. What he's saying is a certain point of perspective reference and an understanding.
I get what he's saying too. He's logically incorrect.
He's ignoring all evidence out there.
Explain it to you. Well, this is the
I really don't need you to explain it to me.
what he's all
One
he's
at a
doing.
time, gentlemen. One at a time. Go ahead,
Be
cleaner.
quiet.
All he's doing is trying to explain that from his perspective until he experiences this thing and can see it for himself. There's no other evidence that really comes across.
That's
to him
not what
that
he's
is
saying.
real.
No, that is
what he's
actually.
He's
that
saying
is-
he knows it's fake.
That's exactly.
I know 100. It's literally quoted from his fucking mouth. Is I know 100% space is fake.
That's
right
a quote from
because
his mouth.
he hasn't because the evidence that we have is not sufficient when compared.
That's
to
not how you know something is fake.
When compared to him.
That is not how you know something is fake, sir.
If you would stop talking over
But
me,
you have
I'd
to
be
prove
able
it's
Yeah, I don't care about you repeating it for the 5th time. It's still not how you know something is fake.
Denizen,
I don't care
Denizen,
about you
Denizen,
repeating the
can I
same
ask
thing
you?
over and
Hold
over
on,
for
hold
the
on,
100th
hold on.
time.
Let me get.
Then
let me
don't talk to
Denizen
me.
real
Talk
quick.
to somebody else.
Let
I'm
me
gonna
talk to
get
Denizen
coffee.
real quick.
Y'all argue.
Cleaner.
I'm gonna get coffee.
Let me talk to Denizen real quick.
Gentlemen.
Hey,
gentlemen.
Denizen. Who? Okay, so who has the burden of proof that's to say outer space is real? Don't you have the burden of proof?
No, I don't believe in burden of proof. That's debatable bullshit, and it
No,
bores me.
but there is. But I'm not saying it's real. I'm saying it's fake. So
You
you're
said it's
claiming that
100%
real, right?
fake. That's a claim. 100% you know space is fake. That's a claim of truth. That's a truth claim. You
That's
have
like
the burden.
saying I know ghosts are fake. That doesn't make any sense.
What? Ghosts aren't fake.
Okay, well, whatever.
I
know
rest my
that. I know
case.
that gay unicorns are fake.
What?
There's only straight ones?
Hey, but
Well,
yeah,
there
mine
could be.
unicorn's great.
There's some trannies in the mix. Anyways, that's the same thing, though, right? I
You
know that
can't know
unicorns
it's the
are
same
fake.
thing because, first of all, you can't really know that unicorns are fake. That's first of all. And second of
know.
all, there's plenty of evidence of space. There isn't
though.
pleasant
But
evidence
there
of
isn't.
unicorns.
The whole thing
There
is
is.
zero.
I get that
You're
you rejected all
refusing
the all the evidence you see.
Dude, it's all
You don't
brainwashing
understand
now.
physics.
Oh,
You don't
God.
understand how
I
rainbows are
completely
made.
understand physics.
And you think that it's just a
I
light
went to
bulb being
college.
projected in the inside of a firmament. So you can dismiss and lie about all the evidence you
Yeah,
have, but
'cause
you
I'm
can't say
just-
there's no evidence.
What would be my reason to just create all of this up?
I don't care.
Why would I make all of this shit up?
I don't care. The point is that there's plenty of evidence. You
What
just
would be
don't
my
buy
motive?
any of it. There's
What
a
would be my
difference
motive?
between there being no evidence and you not believing any of the evidence. That's the difference. There isn't any evidence of unicorns.
I will believe in outer space when I see one form of evidence.
No, you won't. Clearly,
Yes, I
that's
will.
not the case.
No.
No, truly it is.
You can't even look at a planet.
Produce me one form of evidence
You
right
can't
now.
even look at a planet orbiting the Earth and believe in space.
A planet? Hey,
Correct.
show me, give me one proof of evidence that outer space exists.
Like I said, you can't even see a planet orbiting the Earth and believe in space. Nothing will convince you.
That's all fake. Give me one
See?
form of evidence. Give me one
See?
form of evidence that
There's
outer space
flashlights
exists.
on a
I
mirror.
see
Any
all the
evidence
fucking
that
lights in the
contradicts
sky.
your bullshit theory is
I
fake.
see all the little dots in the sky. That doesn't mean that they're fucking rocks floating.
Yeah, but when you look at them through a telescope,
light years and light years away,
when you look
that's
at them
all
through a
fucking bullshit.
telescope, you can see that they're not just lights in the sky. That they actually have shape and form and are rocky and have craters, and that they interact with sunlight. You can see them.
Yeah.
They look like big, huge rocks in the sky.
No, they don't. They actually look like vibrational
They do.
pulses. It actually looks like if you put a flashlight underneath a glass of water and you made a vibration and you saw the water, how it ripples, that's actually what a star looks
Yeah,
like.
there's
It looks like a
absolutely no
ripple. It
rippling in
looks
any
like
of
a
the
ripple, and
planets
you
that
can
I've
see
ever
the
looked at
water
through a
ripple on the other
telescope.
side. Okay, whatever, dude. You got it.
It's only flat on one side, Denison.
You got it.
No, I'm flat on both sides, Chuck.
Oh, did you? Shit. Blew that theory.
Denizen, you know what you're talking about when it comes to everything else but this.
No, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to this too.
No.
When I don't know, I shut up.
This is the only thing. No.
It's the
only
trick.
thing.
It's the parlor
Denizen's
trick.
smart, dude. I've heard Denizen talk. He's smart.
There's plenty of shit I don't know what I'm talking about, and then I just shut up and I listen to other people who know what they're talking about.
It's like people try to tell me that gas don't exist.
Well,
Gas is.
clearly he's never had chili. Tough crowd.
Yeah.
Did I piss
That would have
anyone
killed
off?
in Texas.
Lindsay?
I used to
Linzilla?
use a
Am I
mass
muted?
spectrometer for testing different gases.
Yes, I was muted.
I was
That's
getting coffee. I get what it is that Austin is saying. He's actually saying something that is within normal scientific understanding, which is the absence of knowledge.
I don't know why
is
you're
the
so
evidence
set on
of other
like
knowledge.
cupcaking for this dude. That's not what he said.
I'm not cupcaking.
He
for
said
this
he
dude.
knows 100% that space is fake.
Right, you're under a misconception if you think.
No,
I'm
I'm not.
cupcaking for him.
What?
I'm trying to understand what it is he's saying so I can attack it.
I'm
correctly.
understanding what he's saying just fine. He
Yeah, I don't
said
think you are.
100% space is fake. That's what he
Right.
said.
Right.
He said, I can't know this. I can't know this other thing. I can't know these things. But what I do know 100% certain is space is fake. That's what he said.
Yeah, because he hasn't experienced it himself.
No,
Yeah.
he has experienced it. He called it fake lights underneath, looking a flashlight on the other side of a pool of water.
Right, that's something that's explainable because what would be proof for him would be him going into outer space, seeing Earth from outer space, and seeing the moon from outer space. What we're calling outer space, right? That would.
That's
be
just a
proof for him.
hologram projected on the inside of the spaceship window.
I believe
On the
that would be
doll.
proof for him. I really do.
It's just holographs that are being projected on the inside of the spacecraft window. It's not real.
So
It's
do
all
have
fake.
Austin, I do actually have one question for you, just to see if you've seen it and what you think of it. So, the SpaceX rockets, when they shot them up, and they actually had like the video cameras that were on them that were feeding live the whole time while they were flying up. Have you seen those?
Real? Was it
And you
real?
saw like them going into what we're calling suborbital.
Yeah, I've seen all of it.
So, what do you think of those? Are those somewhat sufficient in some evidentiary way, or is
dude,
that
this,
not?
this conversation really isn't going to go anywhere because
No, I'm actually curious what you think about it.
it's all
I think he
fake,
wants to
dude.
talk
It's all
about it.
fake. It's all fake. Have you ever heard of the
It's all
Bermuda
fake,
Triangle?
bro.
Have you ever heard of the Bermuda Triangle?
Yeah, and I've heard all kinds of stories about it. Relate that to what we're talking about, so I understand what you're trying to say as an analogy here.
I'm getting there. Where do most rockets leave? Where do most rockets take off in the United States?
Canaveral, Cape Canaveral. Yeah,
Which
that area.
is where? Florida, South Florida, right?
Except SpaceX launches from.
Okay, hold on. Let me tie it together. So all those rockets, so Bermuda Triangle, they made up all of those rumors. It was all propaganda. There's nothing that goes on at Bermuda Triangle. There's no ships missing. There's no planes missing. There's no crazy shit happening in the Bermuda Triangle. What's going on is they're flying their fucking rockets off the coast of Florida and landing them in the water out there in the ocean, and they don't want people to see it. So they scare everybody away from that area. It's fucking obvious. You can see the rockets go up and then they go straight down. They don't keep going up.
They don't go straight up.
Also, you can't, if you know anything about how engines work, you can't have combustion in a vacuum. You need air.
Okay.
That's why they carry liquid oxygen.
Also, in a vacuum, how are you going to turn left, right, up, down, anywhere, backwards, forwards? How are you going to propel in a vacuum? You have nothing to propel off of. It defies all fucking physics.
It's not a true vacuum.
Yes, it is.
They use
hold on.
expelled gas for propulsion. You see what I mean?
Fucking God.
This is just a like everything he doesn't understand
And then
about
they
physics
tell you, and then
is
they
the
tell
lie.
you that it runs off satellites too. They tell you that the rockets are running.
I don't know why you would bring up
Satellites
combustion if
aren't
you knew
real?
propelled gas was how it works. If you already knew that, why'd you bring up combustion?
Okay. Have you seen any of the 11 launches that have taken off from Boca Chica?
Wait, hold on. I don't want to run from what Denison just said. They're engines, right? They have engines in their rockets.
The Boca Chica launch pad in Brownsville, Texas. Have you seen any of those launches that they've had the video from ground to space and back to ground? Have you watched any of those?
I have.
Those aren't anywhere near Cape Canaveral in Florida. That's here in Texas.
Yeah, they have in Texas too.
So, so you think that Texas has this?
But most of them leave from Florida.
I thought the Bermuda Triangle was over near Florida, though, not near Texas, isn't it?
I like how they mock everyone too. Space sex. It's funny. And then they make it like a huge giant penis, a giant phallus. That's what the rocket is.
Sure. I know what you're talking about, Austin.
But anyhow, but besides that,
he could have came up with any other name, but it's
besides
space
that
sex.
though, have you seen any of those videos?
It means to deceive NASA. Wow.
Like,
Denison, can you take me to the tallest building so I can jump?
have you seen any of those videos?
I thought you were gonna say so you could see the curve of the Earth.
You think all of those that were from Boca Chica, the launches there, the videos that were taken, you think those
It's
were
all
also
fake. It's all fake,
I've
buddy.
seen quite a few Vandenberg launches in person.
Let me just ask you how you think they faked them. I'm interested in this because if they did fake them, I mean, it would be kind of neat to know how they did it.
I'm
right?
interested in whether or not you could admit that you were wrong about his perspective.
All you do is you get a rocket, you make a fucking rocket, and you put some gas in it, and you make it go up and out into the ocean where nobody's at, and land in the ocean. That's all you do. And
But why do the videos show it going into space and seeing?
It doesn't though. It doesn't. It shows it going outwards. It shows it going straight. It doesn't show it going up. It shows it going out.
Well, I mean, we see it has kind of a curved arc when we're standing on the ground and we're watching it take off.
Mm-hmm. Eventually it disappears, right?
I've actually been to the launch pad at Boca Chica and watched 2 of the launches happen in person and seen the arc they have. So
I'm not denying that they're not launching rockets out into the ocean. I'm not denying that. They can't break through the wall.
Austin, I want to ask you.
Those didn't land in the ocean. Those didn't land in the ocean. Those landed.
You guys talk over the chicks on here all the time. It's really annoying.
Well, I don't.
Actually, get our attention.
I've actually been real quiet. When other people start to talk, I stop most of the time. I'm trying to let us each get one thought in at a time.
Does anybody know?
I wish that were true.
Does anybody know who Gypsy Dave or Katrina is?
Negative.
No. Sound like stripper names.
Katrina.
Cheap ones too. Fucking
All you
Alright.
do is do a voice check.
So
What's up, Cage? Welcome to the show. What's up, Gypsy Dave?
How you
What's
doing?
up, Katrina? Welcome
Morning.
to the show.
Hey, yo, guys, Kermit the Frog here.
I'm not a
What kind of
stripper, by the
podcast
way.
this was? I'm not a stripper either. I'm Kermit the Frog here, and I want to sing you guys a little song here. Why are there so many songs about strippers, and what's on the others?
Sorry.
Oh, lovely.
So
Can I just bring up the topic of Bermuda Triangle?
So what are we talking about, guys?
That's exactly what we needed to add to this conversation is a drunken British person.
I'm not drunk.
That's exactly what this panel is missing.
Fucking bad enough.
It's a real palate cleanser.
I'm sober. Absolutely sober.
Yeah.
So Bermuda Triangle isn't actually a myth. It's actually factual.
I never said it was a myth.
No. I'm just saying that it's factual.
Austin did. He said it was fake.
Well, I wasn't directing.
Oh, sorry,
it
their
you
voices
personally.
sounded
I was just directing it generally.
I think
Well,
there are.
can I ask you a question? I need to ask you a question real quick.
Of course.
Why are there so many songs?
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Good
Yeah.
guy.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah, good call, OG. Good call.
Nope.
Nope.
You
Not
know,
today,
Everybody knows Kermit is
the
dead.
word was about to come out of his mouth, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something TOS.
So
He got sucked into the Bermuda Triangle.
Yes.
I get that some of the things that have happened in the Bermuda Triangle have actually happened, and there are some odd things that are going on there because of a number of different scientific things in the water and shit that's coming out of the water, all that shit, right? Where it's at, based off magnetics, some of that. So I do get there's some things that are going on there.
Did you experience that yourself, or did you see that on TV or read that somewhere in some fucking news shit?
I read it in a cartoon.
Have you experienced the flat Earth for yourself?
One thing I actually did experience.
I can't say I
experienced the gay unicorn.
No. One thing I did actually experience in the Bermuda Triangle that they talk about is like boats will actually start to sink. I was on a pretty big cargo ship that had to skim the edge, and we dropped about 12 feet lower than we normally are in the ocean
because
when
of
we went through it.
gases that are released from the ocean floor.
Yeah. Well, some of it, I think some of it was that, and some of it was something about the water content, like the salinity, how much salt is in it, or something like that. I can't remember. They had an explanation for it that sounded all right to me.
It's plausible
At the time. Right. Yeah. And I have actually seen that. Now, some of the other stuff I haven't seen. I saw the magnetic thing. All of the instruments on the ship were going fucking crazy for a good 2 hours while we skimmed the edge. Like the captain said, he just keeps going straight. Once he charts his course, he just keeps going straight and doesn't trust what anything on the fucking ship says. That's basically what he does.
Too.
I saw that movie.
That's in a movie?
No,
Which
there's
movie?
a ton of them. No, there's a bunch.
I haven't watched a lot of the movies that you guys have.
What's the one To the Edge of the Earth with fucking Dwayne Johnson?
To infinity and beyond.
I don't know. Sounds like a movie.
Yeah, I saw the kids' movies with Buzz Lightyear. My kids loved that when they were little.
So you were on a ship in the ocean in the Bermuda Triangle?
No, it skimmed the edge. It was really close towards Bermuda, but we had to stay out some because of the rocks and the coral reef out there on the edge. Like you have to go a certain, if you're going to go around that way, you have to go a certain distance away. That's how it was explained to me. I'm not real sure how much of that is true because I've never swam in that area, so I didn't see any of the coral reefs. I just know they said like that's how we had to go. You know what I mean?
They lied to you.
Fair enough. They may have. I don't know.
Triangle, except its reputation.
So can I also bust another
That and the island
myth,
weather.
to do with the Americans and the British?
The British? Go right ahead.
Yeah, so basically, you guys in America historically called us British limeys.
British limeys?
Yeah, to do with the sailors and the citrus and scurvy.
Scurvy. I mean, I know about scurvy and why Great Britain got such a bad reputation for teeth was because scurvy on ships was a rampant thing for a lot of people that were working on ships, and ship work was the mainstay of the work for a good long portion of time. And that's kind of where that whole stipulate or that expectation of seeing British people with fucked up teeth comes from.
No.
I understand that.
No.
What are you talking about?
Well, you guys or some of you Americans would use the terminology limeys.
Okay.
Right. So basically, that was
I
to
don't
do.
use that term, but I have heard people use it.
Yeah. So basically, some Americans would have referred to the Brits as limeys, which would infer that the British discovered citrus to ward off scurvy because of the vitamin C. In actual fact, there was something discovered far earlier than citrus, and it was sauerkraut.
Right.
Which is high in vitamin C.
Right, fermenting cabbage and with different. Yeah. And that was something else they kept on boats in the barrels too.
Yeah, but that was before they discovered even limes.
Sure, yeah. The lime thing was because they could make things they could make the sauerkraut last longer if they put lime juice in it, so it would stay good for a lot longer before it fermented and really went bad.
Guys, we are having a great conversation, but there's a lack of super chats, and I am very tired. So I think I'm going to bounce. I'm going to give everybody a final thought. Gypsy Dave, you got a final thought? You're new here. You go first.
It was just interesting listening to you guys, and I'd love to come back.
You're welcome. You're welcome to come back if you wish. If you wish, you leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell. You're welcome to come back.
Thank you, sir. God bless America.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. All right. And I'm just going to boot everybody as they give their final thought. So, Austin Murphy, you want to give your final thought, good sir?
Stay white.
All right. Cleaner, would you like to give your final thought?
Sure. I hope that some of what we talk about, you do some thinking about, OG, and I hope it helps you in some way. And I hope you do make it through all this and you do better. And I'm going to keep checking up on you, so expect to see me back again.
I appreciate that. If you want to stay here, because we can talk in the back, you, Dennison, and Chuck, I'd appreciate that. I'm just going to put you in the back. Dennison, do you got a final thought? Final thought, Dennison, and going once. Twice, 3 times.
That was real powerful. That's going to be hard to follow.
Chuck,
if nobody's told you they love you today, damn it, I love you.
Appreciate you. Thank you, Chuck. Denny, do you got a final thought? I think Dennison is having audio issues. So I'm gonna put you in the back, Dennison. I'll bring you back up after this. I'm gonna get my monologue. If you get your audio fixed, just hit the back chat. So I appreciate Grid and Cleaner coming up, and I got my homies Chuck and Dennison here that are here more often than not. And when I coming into this, I was very annoyed, right? Like ultra annoyed, not necessarily bothered or hurt or upset, but I just don't like liars. I don't like morally repugnant people that try to put on an air of superiority, try to act like what they're not. And it gets under my skin, especially when they challenge people. But what I saw was a man who didn't want to fight, who just wanted to run his mouth and do the things that he accuses other people of doing and doesn't want to face repercussions. I saw him attack a good man like Grid, and then I saw him attack a friend of mine named Emmett. And that's what prompted my dislike for him. And then I see a bunch of sycophants gargling his fucking nutsack, chomping at the bits. A den of vipers and thieves, if you will. And looking and reflecting at my own anger, I can understand where I'm putting a lot of my anger into this, and it's giving it more power over me than it should. And thinking about that and reflecting on it during the stream, because I've been relatively quiet since that topic change, I appreciate that. I appreciate this gentleman coming in and us talking about it. Unfortunately, I don't like being open on the internet or in real life in general at all, because people like Snafu, people like Speakeasy, they're not unique to the internet. You've ran into them in real life. You've had to deal with them all the fucking time. So while I didn't back down and the accept to the offer is always there, I know it won't come and you're just going to keep fucking bullshitting about it. And it's just a source of entertainment and, like Grid said, relevancy for you. Like I said, it's always on the table. I always accept. If you're so confident to make fat jokes, just accept. Don't run from a fat guy. Why you running, bro? And that may not be what people want to hear, but I am a little bit petty and I am a little bit angry. But by and large, my community, this is why I love you guys, because you guys hold me down, you keep me accountable, and we have a lot of fun here. And I genuinely appreciate you guys. I don't care how small we are or how big we get. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Go ahead, Denny.
Everything is fake and gay, just like space and ice.
Thank you. But like I said, I love and appreciate all of you guys, and there are genuinely good people out there. And to answer Sarah's question in her review of the friendship panel she did, I do think you can make friends online. I've made friends online. I've got people that help me and hold me down, and they just look out for me. So I appreciate all of you guys. Fuck the doxers, fuck the haters, fuck the stupid people that just say stupid shit and project onto others. I have nothing to lose. I have nothing to fear. Challenge accepted. If you don't want it, don't come the 4th of July. Snafu, I don't hate you. I'll keep praying for you, but just shut the fuck up and fuck off. Honestly. All right, guys. Thank you for coming. That was my monologue for the night. Love you all. Y'all have a good one.